Okay, this is my first time in grill. I know that, but like Maricela pushed me out of there. Thank you.
All right. Are we ready?
No.
No.
And that's not feeling very Limp Biscuit today.
And now you're not feeling very Limp Biscuit today? What does that mean? Can you explain to me in 5 words or less?
So before we start, are we gonna tell each other the basic backgrounds of our
Yes,
characters?
I would love
You're
that.
gonna find out through systematic.
Well, there's some things you gotta find out. Other things no.
Okay.
You're
I
like,
mean, you can
we
also
go
go
on
as long as you go.
He's a mysterious wizard man.
He does. He can't remember who that is.
He's
It's
like,
senile.
it happens to him. He's like,
2 months
oh,
ago, I just bumped my head.
you just randomly show up and we're like, who are you? You're like, Limp Bizkit. Where are you from? I have no idea.
Alright, I should probably pull up that.
Why not? I think you are the most excited one to talk about it, so.
Who?
You.
Why?
Because you're always bringing
You're
that
working it
up.
on.
Because
Do you want to start?
No,
Yes,
Talk about
you do.
yourself?
you do.
I don't. I'm trying to
Last
pull up
you
my
yourself here,
story
introduce yourself to the group.
so I can.
On my books.
Yeah, you pull that stuff up. Liz will start.
Oh, Liz, you're gonna start?
I'm trying to find all the
Tell me your name one more time.
My name is Snowfall Winterstep.
Snowfall.
I'm a centaur. I'm 6'3", and I have a white body, but like dark extremities.
Okay. Dark fingers.
And yeah, fingers and the hooves bit, but the hooves are white, but the fur fit is like a Cobra Black type situation up to the knee.
Okay.
On
I
all
like
of it,
that.
and then like the tail, kind of like a reverse Yasha. But my backstory is not very tragic yet.
That's okay.
So she's just her own little My Little Pony, going on adventures to live her best life.
To live her best life.
Yeah.
So what are you motivated by? What gets you out in the world?
Coin! Well, okay, first of all, she wanted to get out in the world to do, experience the world, because she's from a small herd of centaurs, and she was like, I don't like this small town living anymore. I'm going to go live in a big city. And
Okay.
then she found out that she had to have money, and so she became a rogue due to circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
She needed money to live,
Yeah.
and she didn't have any skills that are necessarily great in the big world.
Sure. Yeah, I got it.
So she learned to be a thief.
So she learned to be a thief. What kind of thief are you? Small-time crook, little penny pinching, some pickpocketing, or are you like a art gallery stealing the Mona Lisa type thief? What are you doing out there?
Like stealing to survive type
Just
situation.
like Aladdin bread off the street?
Yeah, like genuinely all around good person, just happens to thieve occasionally for food and money.
Okay, I'm going to put in parentheses Aladdin here.
Yeah, there you go.
Checks out.
A lighthearted thieving boy.
Perfect.
Without a mom, because I'm half horse.
Yeah,
I'm
you are
part
your
of
own.
that.
You're your own Abu, right?
Yeah.
Love that. All right, tell me about this half elf. What's her name?
His name is
Yeah,
Azrael.
bruh.
I said, what's? I don't know. That's
You
what
said
I said.
her.
So what's your?
How dare you assume?
Azrael, the half elf, okay, came from like a small little village. He has like short length hair, but he pulls up like half of it so that it's out of his eyes. He
Mhm.
wears mostly dark colors to blend into like backgrounds and like the shadows to be able to move around. He's a bleedy boy. He grew up in a small village, so like he knows how to like hunt and gather. So he's really good at surviving off on his own, as long as he's like in an area where he can hunt.
Sure.
So big towns, not really. He just kind of gets what he can get.
You a city boy.
And then
Oh,
when what makes him like his drive? Yeah, I do. His drive to like go on kind of goes in with his childhood, because when he was like a small kid, like 8 maybe 10, his village was like, you know what, this kid's kind of like clingy and annoying, and I don't like him. Let's get rid of him. So they
Seems
all
reasonable.
they all sent him out to like gather some things for like a feast, and they're like, what should we do to get rid of this kid? And then so they thought for a bit, and then one guy's like, let's fake her deaths. So we're just like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So they drugged him with the feast. When they had the feast, they drugged him so he would like be knocked out. And then they used like animal blood, put it all around themselves. And
So
then
this
on him.
whole village
Yes.
faked their death
This
to
whole
gaslight
village.
this
It's a
poor
small
8-year-old
village.
boy.
Yes. It's a small village, so there's not a lot of people. And they use animal blood, and then when he woke up, he saw like blood on him, and he's like, oh my god, what happened? He went outside and everyone was dead, and since he's a kid, he doesn't know how to check for a pulse.
Sure.
And so like everyone's dead, and he's like, somebody must have like hexed me and made me murder everyone I care about. So now I'm gonna go find that person and I'm gonna kill them.
All right.
Except they're not dead.
That's insane. I love it.
I think the happy ending to that story would be murder your entire family.
Yeah.
For real.
You're like, oh,
Find out they lied to you, and then you murder them for real. I thought you guys were dead.
That's a good backstory.
you will be now.
Years. Oh my god.
But he's currently 21.
So not too old.
No.
All right, Limp Bizkit.
Question.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm 24.
I do not care about your guys' ages at all.
Hot air. I am, in fact, 24 years old.
I'm
In
proud
character.
of you. I'm proud of you IRL too.
And that, I'm 24.
My character is 13 and a half.
Minor.
Wow. Coming out the gate with a minor. Alright, I see.
I'm gonna write 13 and a half on my
Limp
notes
Bizkit
here.
needs to be censored
Does
now.
that mean I cannot
Okay.
shut
To
them down?
copyright.
How do you spell your name?
What? No,
Don't
you
quote
can't. You have to
Limp?
it's explicit consent.
There's
You
a Z
can't
in
touch
biscuit,
the
right?
kid.
But I misspelled it.
Okay, so read it to me then.
B-I-S.
Key.
K-E-T.
K-E-T?
Yeah.
B-I-S-K-E-T?
Biscat.
That's,
Biscat.
that's cruel and unusual. You are studious.
Listen up.
Limp Bizkit. Yeah, absolutely. 13 and a half, that's your character trait. Keep going. Tell me a little bit about yourself. You went to school. You graduated.
Think about this guy. Listen.
Okay.
He's 13 and a half and graduated school.
Yes, very smart.
He's got his
Very
doctorates.
Smart as well.
And that's why he is a wizard.
Is he for real gonna be?
What do you think Limp Bizkit would go out looking for, man? What do you think Limp Bizkit would be interested in? Just in general, in life. Guys
He's
got
not
it all,
hit
right?
puberty yet. Hopefully doesn't know.
He wants the women.
He wants all the tea, all the gossip. That's what he's in search of.
Just gossip, just endless
Tea,
gossip.
gossip, and
That's good.
that's it.
That's good. That's all you need in life.
Listen, I
This
haven't
is
thought
sounding
about
very bardy.
It's fine.
it. Sounding very what?
Bard.
I considered it.
Just man.
Yeah. It's
She
very.
wanted the wizard.
Yeah, which
and
is
that's
fine.
Even better.
Yeah.
I think.
It definitely adds to your
He's just
character.
barred some magic to like.
Barcoded.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not going into details.
All right, I like that. Let
Dang.
me put my phone on and we'll get started. So when we last
His parents wanted to put him in Bard school, but he was like, "No, I'm gonna be a wizard."
like he didn't show up. They enrolled him and he just didn't go. He just went to a different school.
Wait, can I give him more personality?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. This is your dude.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. If there's anything else you want us to know, go for it. Tell me.
Are his eyes different colors?
He's a crossdresser.
You said different color eyes. Crossdresser.
Interesting.
The two
Tell me what you wear. Tell me what your outfit is right now. Right now, you guys are on like a 4-day trek through the woods. You're following a stream. You're carrying the remains of some dead guy.
Who's holding the guy?
None of you guys. And you're going to go bring this body to a king who's tentatively trying to invade you. What are you wearing? Tell me about this. I want to know what outfit you chose today. You're on day 3 of this. No. Day 3 of this like 4-day journey.
Okay, so first off, he's wearing a Scottish like belt.
Okay.
I thought you said it was cross-dressing. That's not cross-dressing. Ma'am,
Whoa.
you need a full skirt.
He's wearing a Scottish belt because that's the first skirt he found.
Oh, okay.
He's just starting.
Oh, okay. He's experimenting.
You graduate PhD experimentation.
Yeah.
He's
13
like,
and a
what's
half,
this?
all right?
So he's got the kilts,
Mhm.
and he also has thigh-high stockings,
Okay, thigh-high stockings, I like that.
stilettos.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
For trowel.
Yeah,
He's really practicing. Trial by fire. He said, I'm going to learn to walk in high heels through the forest,
So,
right? I'm out here
um,
Tarzaning in high heels, stilettos.
and then, I don't know, what should you wear for the top?
It's just a bra.
Duh.
The crop top. Oh, like the
Squeezy.
Corset?
Yes. I can't remember
I
name.
don't know about all that. Listen. I don't think people, when they start cross dressing, they go for corset.
they go straight to corset. Yeah, they go straight to
He's
Rocky
still
Horror
wearing-
Picture Show.
He's still wearing the kilt, dude. Like, he's
Yeah,
just starting.
not on board yet.
Crop top, short sleeve, long sleeve.
Yeah,
Show a little
yes.
bit of midriff, just a little.
So he's wearing a crop tube top.
I don't know what that even means. I got the crop part, but I don't know the two top.
Just
It just doesn't have
yeah.
straps.
It's
So
Oh,
it's
okay,
like,
just like two.
yeah.
All right, I'm here for it.
Two top kilts,
Mm-hmm.
tie stockings. Okay, but realistically, what kind of shoes should you wear?
Hiking boots.
No.
You could probably do like
That makes too much
a
sense.
stylish sneaker, but old timey.
Just flats.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You could do like an inch heel.
Just get
It's
those
not like too
Some
crazy.
ugly ass kitten heels.
Ooh.
Just tiny little heels. Hey, just wearing flats at that point.
You gotta practice,
He's like,
right?
yeah. He's like, no, they're really heels. It's like, that's all.
That's really funny.
Is he
Okay.
like
Yeah,
a
that's
gnome? Gnome?
Okay.
Does he have like a big belly, or is he like
Oh yeah.
big belly gnome?
He still looks like a comical little gnome.
Okay, so
But he's
he got
wearing
the
this
beard
sassy
belly.
ass fit.
Okay.
Does he have a
Yes.
full beard though?
Yeah.
What color is his
He's
hair?
got 13, full beard.
Well, he's a gnome.
I
That,
know.
that
yeah,
checks out.
gnomes gotta have.
Gnomes are like born.
He keeps it cut back.
Okay,
But
so
he
it's like
does
a
have a full beard.
trimmed beard.
Yes.
Okay. Does he have a big pointy hat too? Red kind? Or is he
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
okay. So on top of that he's wearing his
To match his kilt.
And then he also puts little tiny braids because his hair
absolutely
is short
yes.
and with bows on it. So
Okay, so he's got bells in his beard,
Got
braided.
French braided beard bells.
Okay. Alright. I have a better idea. So we've got
and before any of you guys are excited, you can't fuck him because he's 13 and up.
We can't do anything with this kid.
Yeah,
Can't
no.
go to bars, can't go clubbing.
Well,
That's a
Can't...
big idea.
you guys are living in magical woodland. There's no drinking age, I'm pretty sure. Legally.
Okay, but
I'm gonna get
morally,
this
you
kid
still
so
can't
drunk.
have
Yeah. Morally no.
As if you
That
haven't
is a
done
law,
before.
even if there's
Okay,
no
get
police.
out of the table, bitch.
Alright.
Mm.
So you guys are on day 3 of this 4-day journey, alright? You've been walking a while.
Mhm.
At night they've been setting up tents. So you guys have been kind of like provided a tent. You guys probably share. There's not a lot to go around. I don't think any of you guys own a tent personally. Yes, with a child. You guys don't get to pick. You didn't choose. They kind of just pushed you together. You were the last
Didn't
three
he
standing.
also just randomly show up out of the blue?
Yeah.
Didn't you say that last time?
I emerged from the woods.
you just showed up.
Looking the way I looked and also bothering the fuck out of you guys.
Like nobody noticed at first until everyone like sit down at dinner.
Yeah, it was like
and then
night,
you're just like, hey,
night
where's my
2,
bowl?
right?
As you guys are walking like through the fucking the brush, you see movement behind you, and it's just me following.
Like when we walk through the brush, you just grab onto somebody.
I hold on to her long ass like hairy legs,
Mhm.
like just being
You just stay for a bit until
on
you're
the
like,
tail.
can I just?
yeah.
Amazing. All right, you guys are on day 3 of this journey. Although the sun is setting, you're coming to your last overnight camp. So there's maybe like 20 of you, including you guys, and they run the gamut. Right? There's satires, there's centaurs, there's all sorts of just weird stuff out there. Some of them are people, some of them are kind of people, some of them are just weird animals that can talk. Just all sorts of weird stuff. Right? You're a weird group, and you're all being led by this like 7-foot tall guy, and he's just absolutely shredded. This dude's just muscle town. He's gray, muscly, and just really macho. He's carrying him and this other slightly smaller guy, probably human, but he looks real dirty, are carrying this big ornate box, right? It's beautifully carved, covered in like gold and silver trim. Looks really nice. It's like sealed shut with like wax, and then they nailed it down. And in this box are the remains of this dude that you're taking back to the town. So at night they settle down. They start setting up tents. They start little cook fires all around. And so the evening, you guys can kind of chat and get into trouble if you want. This will be the last night you're with these people. So if you want to get into some trouble, you can totally do that too.
Put the kids in the fire. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I would have taken no burn.
But one of the other guys comes up to you. You're kind of a trio as they're setting up this tent, and you're kind of just hanging out. And they're like, "Hey, could you guys go grab us some more firewood, please?" Eyeing up the kid, and they're like, "Because I think you've probably been bothering some people, and they want you to have something to do. So they've asked you to gather some wood as the sun sets. But you guys let me know what you want to do about that.
Well, you're going to go get some fireworks,
No. All by yourself.
Straight up, I'm saying fuck no. My little ass. Well, I'm gonna pick up a twig. Like the fuck?
You just grab a random stick and just
magic
tug
or
it out and there you are.
She'll
I'm
have
like-
a spell for that.
I'm like, dude, it's been a long day. I'm not gonna do all that.
Just grab a random twig and throw it at him. Here you go. That's your firework.
Yeah, I just walk in circles around the campfire, picking up little twigs. I'm like, there you guys.
Well, they were already stacking up. You're just going to take the back out of the stack and coming back in front of
I
them.
make my own separate stack, and I'm like, this is what I've got.
All right.
I'm like, did you guys know there's just like a bunch of wood right there? Just move it a
Take it
couple
from
inches
the
to the
pile.
fire. What a coincidence.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
like, you hate this fucking house.
I think they system gave you that job just to keep you busy, right? So you don't know some people. Snowfall, what are you doing while this is happening, right?
Laughing.
You kind of got the evening to yourself. Is there any plans you have before you get to this big town?
Not necessarily. I mean, I'm getting free entertainment from a 13-year-old that lives in the woods. So,
13 and a half.
13 until proven otherwise.
Awesome. And Azrael, what are you doing?
Chilling in the
Emo
darkness, watching
edgelord.
everybody.
Chilling in the darkness.
Yeah, just
On the
sitting in
edge of the range of the fire, just like in the
like
brush.
close enough to be warm, but like just sitting there watching what's going on, like with this.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a perception check while we're here. If you need dice, I got dice here. Just roll a d20, and on your character sheet, add the number next to your perception.
Yeah, grab one of those. You can't have mine.
I thought you was just signing on hers. I was like,
I will, but you guys can all roll.
No, we're all alone.
Which one's
That's
which?
okay. I don't.
The d20 is the big rounder one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, and then add the number next to your perception under your abilities.
Okay.
Yeah, it starts with a P down on that one, the long list.
Yeah, it should be done.
like,
Perception.
Just tell me what you rolled plus that number.
Plus 2.
So down here are your abilities. You'll find perception. Oh, you didn't write them in. That's why.
Oh.
So add it to that I already have.
Yes. What you
Supposed to look
rolled
like this
plus.
with all like the numbers on it, and so you put these numbers in here over here, because it'll say.
Hold on,
next to
I'll
which
read them.
one.
I'll read them off.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
But anyway, that's what's supposed to look like.
So I add
So,
which number do you go back to the top one?
Yeah, so the top one that faces up is the number that you'll go by, and
So
then
5 plus 2.
Have you never used dice before?
that's okay.
It's pretty standard information.
No, no.
You know what?
No, it's the one it landed on, so you like flip it over.
No,
Okay.
no. She's leaving you spray. A spray? A stray.
you know what? That's not a bad idea. We'll do that instead.
Just
You're usually the die on the bottom. Good luck.
I just wrote the same
Annette,
number.
you ready? We're going to start at the top, and I'm going to read off these numbers to you. Let's start up here all the way at the top, and I'm just going to read numbers all the way down, okay? Okay, your top one is strength 0, dexterity 0, intelligence +5, wisdom +5, charisma +1. Sorry. Oh, +1. You're right.
Oh, there
Yep.
it is. Where?
+5, and charisma +2. Okay, down to acrobatics 0,
Nope.
then +3,
I got it. Don't worry.
then
got it.
+5, 0,
No.
+2, +5, +5,
No. No, that's mine. This is
Plus
your
5.
side, and this is mine.
Plus
no,
3.
That's
+3,
your side.
Plus
Don't
3.
forget that's a 5. That's important.
command performance.
Meow.
Okay, +2,
Meow.
+2,
Meow.
+3,
Meow.
0,
Having this
0,
conversation
and
right now,
+3.
and we're playing a hypothetical
So I take
game
this
that
out
includes
to-
my fantasy.
We're gonna use
and you're ruining
perception.
the effects. Meow.
So
If you could keep your
Ow.
Six.
Watch
No, keep the +3 in there,
hands
My arms
You
will
what?
break very easily.
and you're just gonna tell me the number total.
together
So I
at all times.
6.
6 total.
Meow.
You're the one who said beat. Like, great idea.
All right, what'd you get as real?
Yeah, what'd you get?
What'd you roll?
Your 5
5.
plus
Plus
perception.
2.
Level 7.
8.
Close enough. Alright, and winter
I
stat.
mentioned he didn't go to school.
I got a.
It's okay, they don't make up for it.
I got 11.
11. Okay. You're probably the only person who notices.
Oh no.
While you do notice them chilling there in the shadows, Azrael's just standing there, arms crossed, kind of on the edge, hood up, sulking in the shadows, all black. It's not quite dark out, so he kind of stands out a little bit, but you notice there is sliding up next to him another figure. It's almost the same outfit, actually. It looks like it might be they got it from the same place, but the hood up, arms crossed also, all black, kind of sliding up next to him, kind of like around the same tree. He's leaning against the same tree. And it doesn't seem like Azrael's noticed, but they're just kind of standing there, seem like
I'm
also.
Canter up to them.
Okay. So you notice Winterstep walking up to you, kind of just encroaching on you.
Canter, that is running dead straight.
No, I'm not. No, that's galloping. Canter's like a nice little
A
trot.
nice little trot.
Yeah.
It's more than trot. It's between trot and gallop. It's like a.
A walk with purpose.
Yeah.
We don't talk about my pets.
I'm
gonna bring that up.
You want to start hiding it a little bit more.
Oh.
Because we can tell.
So there's a canter. Somewhere between a canter and a trot. Not quite a canter, between a trot.
She starts sprinting at you.
Full force.
Oh,
Gotta run you
no.
down. Oh no!
You guys are on a small campsite. She starts sprinting.
She's just like, come on.
Alright. Yeah, so you get on up there. She's coming up to you.
I'm gonna address the stranger though.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna smash your house. Yeah, I also.
The stranger's standing there, kind of like
No, you start walking slow, and then I start sprinting because I see what's going on, and I
You're
come
like,
up,
you don't see
You drop your pile of sticks and just run.
I see if I'm paying attention to this shit.
I see.
I'm thinking of
You're looking for-
looking at
Yeah.
everyone else.
Yeah.
You saw the
But
horse.
right now you're distracted because there's two people who are kind of slipping off into underneath the unfinished tents, and they are definitely probably doing something else. They're probably
Damn.
not.
I go up to them and I'm like, smash your house.
Just through the tent.
I know they're fucking.
You just suddenly appear next to them, special best.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, we'll address that in a second. Let's do this first. So you approach the stranger, and they're kind of sitting there. You can see they're kind of like they're kind of looking at the corner of their eye, but they're trying to like ignore you as you're kind
I'll
of
make
approaching.
full direct eye contact and get into their personal space.
Oh yeah, you just walk right up to them. They're kind of standing there, just arms folded, kind of like.
I look down on them. Be like, what's going on? I see you sliding up to this tree.
Nothing. I just hanging out.
Sounds kind of suspicious.
Is this all in front of me?
Yes.
Yeah, you're literally right there.
Right
You
there.
notice now that there's this person literally standing almost shoulder to shoulder with you, wearing like pretty much the same outfit. And they're kind of looking up. With their head up, looking at you, you can make out they're probably like probably younger too, maybe like 18 or so. And they're kind of just standing there looking like a little bit afraid for their lives. They almost kind of staring up into you. No, I'm just hanging out, waiting for the sun to go down. It's kind of
Have I seen you here before?
I mean I've been here the whole time since the beginning.
Has he?
Go ahead and roll me a d20 at your insight. Or you can give me just a straight intelligence check, see if you can remember. Your choice.
I did roll a 17, so that'd either be a +2 or you said insight, which would be a +4.
Okay. So whichever one you want to do, you're either trying to determine if he's lying to you or if you can remember if seeing this kid before.
I feel like I got a pretty good number to do both.
Okay. You let me know. That's the thing. It's going to change. How it goes, right?
Well, I guess I'm already here, and he's already so we'll do insight, so +4.
Okay. So you're staring down with a scared kid. He seems like he is terrible at lying, A, and B, yeah, he's probably been here the whole time. He's just not being important at all. But, yeah.
I back up then. Like, all right.
Okay. Well, at this point, like he's kind of like awkwardly like shuffles kind of a little bit further away, kind of like glances at you, and then just kind of walks head down, brisk walk back to like one of the other campfires. He seems a little bit maybe embarrassed.
That guy might know you.
Someone fiddly.
You should go talk to him. I mean, he looked kind of a lot like you, so. And he seemed like he's been here for the whole duration.
I don't know why he would just saunter on up to you.
He's just copying me. He knows I'm cool.
Yeah, you might want to go talk to him. Just saying.
Can I do that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you saw him walk off. Like he literally like went around, kind of like stood by one of the fires, and then kind of went around a tent and went to a different one that was a little further away. So he
stopped and was like staring at me for a bit.
No, he was just standing by a fire, probably the one he came from, with the rest of the people he was camping with. But he then noticed that you guys could just still see him, and so he decided to like
go to the other side.
Go to someplace else where you guys can just see him. Yeah, seems pretty put off.
I'll go find him.
Okay, you kind of wander around for a little bit. Yeah, you find him pretty quickly. He's just like just another campsite over. He's just kind of standing there and just kind of like sulking a little bit, you know, away from everybody else. There's the people who were at like who probably were at the fire together, and he's kind of like by himself on one side, kind of standing in the smoke, right? Because nobody else wanted to be there, so the smoke's kind of blowing into his face. He's just kind of like,
Eyes are watering.
Crying.
yeah, his hood's down, you know, he's just kind of arms
See the
crossed,
tears drip.
all by himself, standing there. Yeah, his back's to you currently, but yeah, you can totally see him. You find him pretty much immediately.
Go talk to him. Like, do I know you?
Turns around and kind of, hi, what's up?
Why were you by me?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just kind of, hanging out.
Sure.
It was kind of dark. It was like the tree was there, and it was a little bit, darker. And I just, thought maybe like I could stand there or whatever. I mean.
Then why did you leave so fast?
Well,
I'm not there. I sit behind.
It's it was just kind of weird, like the big. I don't know. It's just kind of like felt.
He's only 3 inches taller than me. It's not that big.
3 inches taller than you? How small are you? How small are you?
6'3".
I'm 6.
You're
From foot to head.
You're like a pony? Like a pony centaur?
That's what she said.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
just a little one.
I didn't realize this whole time. I thought you were huge.
That's Twig.
Well, you're still bigger
Twig
than
is ginormous.
Anyway, well, he got stammers a little bit. He's like kind of looking for some kind of explanation. He's just like, I'm just kind of, oh man, it's fine.
Why don't you tell the truth and tell me now?
Well, I am.
I could kill you.
This poor kid.
Yeah, so this, like, it flashes across his face where he's like, looks at you like, are you joking? Like, he's trying to read you a little bit, but
You think I'm joking? Why would I joke about murder?
I think I'm just gonna go actually. And he kind of like begins like stepping away towards some of the other people at the fire.
Oh my goodness.
Wide-eyed, he kind of steps closer and closer to some of the other people. No, it's I think I'm just gonna go back to my tent.
How about you tell me? I could see exactly
no,
which tent you
it's
go
okay,
into.
actually. No, that's fine. I think I just got. I think I heard somebody. I gotta go help set up my. I'm just gonna go. And he turns and he just starts like power walking through the people.
I'm gonna follow him.
He's going. Okay, he's gonna try to shake you. He's dipping between tents now. He's looking back over his shoulder. People are starting to pay attention now. People are starting to ask, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Okay. He's gonna try to lose you in the crowd. Go ahead and roll me a perception.
320. Plus perception. 5.
Plus?
No, it's 3 plus 2.
Oh, 5 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty quickly. Like, people are starting to kind of like see this a little happen. There's people are coming to you. They're starting to block your way. Like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's wrong with the kid? And the kid, you lose him in the crowd pretty quickly.
Those assholes.
Hey, what's going on? What's happening here? You guys start to hear this commotion in the distance. You start seeing people get up and rush off.
She's like, the tea.
I'll also go for this commotion.
Yeah, I mean, if you head that way, you can see pretty clearly people are starting to question Azrael over here, your tent mate.
Did he confess his love to you?
What?
Oh. Why are there people? Why? What did you do?
The kid was being fishy.
I think he liked you. I think he wanted to make sweet, sweet lovings with you. You know?
You're the most disgusting creature I've ever met.
Whoa. Only half of me is an animal.
During this, what's Limp Bizkit doing? I'm curious.
Did you sneak into the tent? Are you just sitting there watching?
Are you still in the tent watching what's going on?
Yeah, watching
Or did you
everything.
come out?
No, I cannot be blind.
You're like, there's no flavor.
It's too PG for me.
Yeah, because they stopped like as soon as you were there. They were like, You heard all noise stop. Everybody froze.
you're
I'm
like,
what's the problem?
you're like, no, keep going, please.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
I'll tell you what. Did you go inside or were you just waiting outside?
No, I went inside.
Okay. So as you walked in, you see there's not just 2 people. There's like 5 people in this tent, and they're like in various like stages of undress. And as soon as you walk in, all movement stops.
Mm-hmm.
They're just wide-eyed staring at you for like basically until you get bored and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody says a word, nobody moves, nobody. It's just real wild. It's a real weird experience, even for you.
I say one thing before leaving.
What'd you say? Let me know.
It's been 3 days and none of you guys are sharp. So, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, with those parting words, they do actually like that breaks the tension. They start looking at each other, and you just turn around and walk off,
I
right?
need you guys to think about that. I'm gonna get out of here. Because it stinks here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
So as you're walking out, you start to hear this commotion. People are getting up and they're running off. Seems like something's going on in this site, right?
Uh-huh.
So
So I'm like, damn, perfect timing. They start running towards the other commotion.
perfect. Yeah. So you see people like grouping together, and they're questioning Azrael, your super edgy half elf bunkmate. Winter Step comes up about the same time you do. You guys get to the edge of this crowd, and all right. So people are asking you questions to want to know what's going on.
Stuff.
Oh my god.
None of your business.
After a little bit of time, it seems people just kind of get bored, right? So the people who are asking questions kind of just like, oh, whatever, man. And they kind of start to meander away.
Biscuit, I think there was a guy trying to totally ask our friend out.
And she fucked it up.
Yeah, and first of all, it's he, so
Sorry.
I thought you of all people would respect pronouns.
Sorry. First
And
time.
Cat's a person messed it up.
Wow.
Sorry. Sorry.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you were very loud whisper.
Hey, Limp Biscuit! I think that guy was trying to ask her out! Oh, wait!
That you just
not
said.
her!
Okay.
Ha ha ha! You need to get better at talking to people!
Touch me again and I'll cut your arm off.
So the group that was leaving turns back around to see what's going on again, but eventually everybody kind of drifts off.
Let's go.
At this point, the sun's going down, the tents are all up, everybody's starting to shuffle down, stews are on the various fires, your fire's just sitting there kind of crackling. There's like a big pile of sticks there though, smaller ones, but there's a big pile.
Oh, good job.
And
I did
so
my
good.
job.
Good
And
job.
you notice a lot of other fires don't have very many of like their smaller flames. Like they've got some bigger logs, but a lot of their kindling, a lot of their like starters are all gone.
You're doing well. Good job.
Okay.
You can pretty easily determine that this is probably where all the fire in the camp went to. Was
At least we have firewood. You know, that's all that matters.
They don't need it.
Yeah,
Because we're not
yeah. I'm a big centaur. I need some more warmth.
yeah. So they bring over a cook pot. They're cooking for stews on pretty much each individual fire. So you guys have some stew cooking while you get back. There's some like a gribbly old guy there, probably like just a really small guy, not quite as small as Limp Bizkit, but somewhere down there. Real wrinkled, like probably a billion years old. It looks like. Can't see. His eyes are like, he's just in there stewing. You don't know what's in the pot. It doesn't look like vegetables. Like there's some lumps in there,
Can I ask him what's in the
and
pot?
it's kind of like a grayish color stew.
Yeah.
I put some potatoes and some carrots. And
What gives it that lovely gray color?
It's a lovely. It's a lovely brown.
Oh. Brown, you say.
Yes.
I see.
The color of potatoes.
Can you tell me what color the stick is?
Brown.
Okay, and what color is this rock?
I'd say it's like a dark brown.
Okay. That's what I thought. Thank you so much.
Anytime. Your stew is served.
Oh, thanks.
And with that, he just kind of wanders off. And
You're taking the first step.
Alright. And while I do that, I want you to practice interacting with Limp Bizkit on a relationship level, but PG, because Limp Bizkit.
I'm gonna drop kick you.
No, you're supposed to know
try it.
this. Alright, I'll take a little bit of the soup
Just
and
gonna
see if
bite
it's
my
edible.
ankles when I try.
Yeah, you try that too. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Darn.
So you had your Constitution saving throws for the top there.
Seems right at Constitution. I got a 17.
Yeah, sure. Seems perfectly fine. It doesn't taste like potatoes or carrots or like anything that you're used to. Like you're not actually sure what you're eating, but it doesn't taste bad. You know, it tastes like
Dirt.
like the right texture for like a soup,
Yeah.
but definitely not the right taste. It's not bad, but it just is not.
This is the best soup I've ever tasted, you guys. You have to eat some.
I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes before I eat it.
It's gonna be cold.
Okay. I'm gonna see if you die first.
What a weirdo. How about you, Limp
The cold
Biscuit?
soup
You
is
want some soup?
the breaking point.
I got you some soup. Here, have some soup.
I'm a fucking blue soup. There you go. I'm not scared. I'm pussy.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw. Did you eat it?
Talk to boys.
And your saving throws are the top ones right here. So I'm gonna find Constitution.
13.
Perfect. Yeah, no problem. Again, same kind of thing. It doesn't taste right, but the textures are there. It's not bad.
Your turn.
I'm gonna die.
You got some soup. Here, your cold soup. I put a rock in it just for you to make it colder.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I love rocks. Can you read me with this
5.
What's your comment?
0.
Yeah, you eat that soup, man. And you know what? Again, right texture, wrong flavor, but it's soup. Not bad.
It's cold soup.
Yeah, it's a little bit cold. It's congealed a little bit, so it's a
Oh.
little bit weird, but like,
It's chunky.
yeah, but it's not.
So it's not the right texture anymore. Totally.
It's almost the right texture. It is the right texture for congealed cold soup.
You're disgusting. You chose that.
Okay, food's food.
You let it.
With that, as the night kind of grows on, people are starting to head into the tents. It's starting to get late. Yeah, that's
Can't let
probably
this. It's past your bedtime.
turn in for bed.
You're not my mom.
I'm gonna stamp my foot in the
Do
ground
you have an oven?
No.
and then pick her up.
I know you would fine.
Take her to the tent.
Her?
Limp Biscuit.
I think Limp Bizkit.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
respect your fucking ground.
Yeah.
Girl, this whole time.
Listen. I'm gonna still call you she then.
Okay.
You can call my character he. We're transforming
Oh.
weird to me.
And every time somebody calls you a she, they're like, she.
Get in
Fuck. Just, huh?
there. Get in there. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do.
Sure. Yeah, you guys carry him up to bed. Eventually.
Yeah.
You guys all end up in the tent.
I go with someone?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
guys
do.
have been sharing a tent this whole time.
I smack you in the face with my tail as we leave. Give you like a signal to come up.
I sleep outside of the tent because you
No.
guys aren't gonna tell me.
I'll grab you, put you in the tent, and wrap you like a burrito, and shove you in the corner.
And then I'm not tired, so I can see. I just you know
You
like
just like wiggle it.
I give you a pile of rocks.
I wiggle around the whole tent.
yeah, I just
Grab everything in your mouth and like chuck it.
Limp Bizkit is just canonically a baby. Just all night awake, rolling around,
She, like,
jumping on things.
Ties it with a nice little bow.
Oh boy.
Just chuck things with your mouth until you pass out.
Which worked out pretty well, because in the middle of the night, you wake up feeling absolutely sick. Like, your stomach is going nuts.
It's that cold soup, isn't it?
Yeah, like, you're going to need to find a place, probably a little far away from the camp, because you're going to die. Like, you feel like you're going to explode from everywhere.
I told you that was a bad idea.
You're the one who put a rock in it.
You wanted it cold.
That's probably what was on that rock.
Yeah.
It's like one way to
It
find
is
out.
rock.
Right?
Well, then I'm gonna go.
You find a place a little far away, but you find a place. Everybody else, the camp's quiet, except for Limp Bizkit.
It's
Singing
just
I've
and
now
scooting.
woken up. Like, let me go.
Yeah.
I have to like shove you back in the tent so you don't get.
You're like about to hit your pants, and you're like, get in there.
Get the hell in there.
Back inside. Back
Like,
inside.
let me out.
We'll re-secure your bonds.
And like chuck you, and so like you like latch on her.
Perfect. All right, you find a spot a little ways away, and you are effectively dying, right? Everywhere you're vomiting, you're just explosively just dying in the woods. Go ahead, and while you're out here, roll me a perception check.
You got this.
Can I please have good perception while I'm taking your shit?
No.
18.
You have plus perception.
20.
20.
Nice.
Yeah. You are happy that you're away from everybody because it's pretty loud. So when you hear a twig break, immediately clench up. There's somebody pretty close to you.
It's a guy who was across on you.
Just see you vomit down my face.
Shit everywhere.
So as this thought crosses your mind, yeah, you immediately just freeze, clench up, you're there, and you see something. There's a shape out in the woods, right?
Vomit's still gurgling.
Oh my goodness. You see a guy, and he's a little ways off. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, which is kind of weird because you weren't exactly quiet.
He grabs something shutting out, so it's just like,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
Smells like rancid. Like something.
Yeah, but he just doesn't seem to notice. He's actually walking toward the rest of the camp. And as you're kind of sitting there, you notice there's another person behind them and another one. Looks like a couple more. So there's a couple figures out there kind of walking through. They seem to be shambling. They're not necessarily like walking on purpose, but they're kind of just like dragging a little bit and kind of stumbling forward. The guy closest to you, you notice as he's going by, he doesn't have a head. Absolutely headless. And instead there are long mushroom stalks. They're kind of growing out where like out of his neck. So there's like a clump of like 4 or 5 mushrooms that are kind of growing out where his head would be. And you can't really make out the other figures, but they seem to be a little bit misshapen too. And they seem to be heading toward the camp where everybody else is. They're pretty close, maybe like 20 feet away from you. But they seem to be shambling forward while you're kind of sitting there.
Shitting.
Yeah, just dying in the woods by yourself. And you're probably like, I don't know, 50 feet away from the camp, like the closest, like 10. You're pretty
They're
deep up there.
shambling. They're pretty slow.
Yeah, definitely.
And I did just get the dying. Am I still going on? Like, is there still more?
You feel terrible, but you could probably manage. You've got a lot out of
Okay.
you. There's not a whole lot left to
Cool.
escape.
What's ever left is, I guess, going out while I'm on my way back to the camp to warn everybody.
That's a sad way to go. Yep. You are dribbling.
Okay. Just so I go into the day, I go, you gotta go,
Yeah, I'm running.
just so it gets to the day. Hey,
I did do that.
What?
Yeah,
like,
you're literally waking up everyone.
mushroom head.
Mushroom what?
Mushroom man.
Mushroom men?
Yeah.
Where? Ugh, keep it on that side of the tent. Don't touch, don't come near. What is that supposed to mean? At that point, I'm gonna head out of the tent and take a look around.
Yeah, sure.
You brought your stench with you.
You're just,
The tent walls are closing in.
I'm gonna like reach up to like pick you up.
No. You start walking out. I'm like, please pick me up.
Oh my god, it's like fogging all over me.
No, not me. Yeah, as you guys head out there, you see there are actually coming out of the woods right now a group of maybe like 10 or 15 of these figures. They kind of range in height from like 3 feet to like 6 feet or whatever. And yeah, they seem to be just covered in like mushrooms, fungus, some of them missing body parts. There's like flowers sprouting out of like one socket of someone's arm, just like daisies, you know, not necessarily all like fungus or anything like that, but just like random plant stuff that's growing out of them. And you do notice that there are more. You see other people in other tents, and they're starting to wake up, and other people in the camp are starting to notice these things too. But some of them are coming out of tents. There's blood. There's people dying. It's not great, but the camp is starting to come awake at this point.
Can I throw a rock / twig at one of them?
Sure, they're probably like, I don't know,
Twigs from the campfire.
15, 20 feet away. Go ahead and roll me a d20. Give me your strength modifier.
Strength, not a saving throw, right?
Nope.
Modifier. That'd be 18.
18? Okay, yeah, you hit one.
What does it do? Because I'm looking for like if it turns towards me now, or if like poofs come out of it, like, you know.
Sure, okay, yeah. So you hit one of them that was kind of close to you. It does seem to kind of like shamble a little bit toward you. It doesn't seem too much to like react physically. Like it just be kind of shambling forward in general.
Okay.
The rock doesn't seem to like change its course very much. A little bit, but it doesn't react too much to it. You go to roll a d4 for me because you hit it pretty hard, so you can do some damage to it while you're here.
2.
Yeah.
That's not plus anything, right? Because it's just improvised weapon.
Sure. You can give me your plus your strength modifier. That's fine.
Which would be 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay,
Six
sure.
total.
Perfect. Yeah, you bonk them real hard. Just poof. Oh, they don't make noise either. I know I'm kind of moaning for zombie effect, but they don't make any noise at all. Not a single one of them, besides like the rustling of their whatever clothes they still have or whatever. But yeah, they're just shambling forward. There's a tent a little ways away that they seem to be aiming for, and whoever it was hasn't seemed to woken up yet. They start to slowly slip inside.
Is that the tent with the box on it, though?
No, that one's a lot farther in actually. That's a big tent. You can still see it. I don't know, a little ways off me, like a.
So they're going to like a specific person's tent, not the.
Yes, this group that's closest to you. Yeah, they're heading into one of the tents that's closest to them.
So I vote we light these people on fire.
So you said that they're like killing people. Is that like only the people that get in their way? So they're like.
No, they are
dead to
going into tents and they're stabbing people in their sleep.
Okay, so they are like actually killing people, but they're still going after this one person specifically.
They seem to be going in like packs into people's tents. So they're like groups of like maybe 4 or 5. And they walk into tents and they come out covered in blood.
Okay, so they're just going into every
Do you have
tent.
any fire spells?
Yes, they're kind of spread around the camp, entirely surrounding it, from what you can see.
Where's my spells?
Like holding you in the air.
I
I
Do you have
know.
any fire spells?
Not unwrapping me. No.
Yeah, no. You're just one worm.
Am I still dead in the tent?
I use that.
Am I just- did I pass out?
And run.
Oh.
Can't hold me back.
Wait, these are the good ones.
My energy's spent. I just
Yeah.
Or
in
no.
the tent.
That is kind of up to you.
But I'm no help to you.
You should have some cantrips as well, right?
I have magic missile.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That was good.
I don't think I have any fire spells. Do you have any fire spells? Just because I feel like fire
I
is
don't
a
have any
good.
spells.
Actually, while we're here, while you guys are seeing these things kind of for the first time, go ahead and give me a knowledge, either history or nature.
Ooh. All of us? Which one?
Yes, all of you guys.
Don't
It'll be
I already
the
have
d20
one?
plus your history or your nature. Either or, whichever one.
Yikes.
Damn.
I'm
Ooh.
too worried about dying. I have a 4.
Okay.
I don't know what these things are.
Oh.
History or nature?
6.
For nature.
I was 7 for history.
None of us know what these things
Yeah.
are.
These things, you guys, like especially you two, you lived out in these woods for a while. You're very familiar with the things that live out here. There's a lot of insane stuff that lives out here. You've never seen anything like this before, right? There's not like you've seen zombies before, you've seen undead before, but this doesn't even look like that. You have no idea what this is. Limp Bizkit, man, no clue. You haven't lived out in the woods for very long, but you were very studious, right? You had to take a lot of elective courses, and one of them was probably like native creatures, stuff like that, weird stuff, because why not, right? You have no idea what these things are. You've never heard of weird plant creatures,
Plant people.
plant people, yeah. But yeah, so you guys, what are you guys doing here? I'll get your spells too. So this next tent is maybe, let's say 30 feet away from you guys. They're kind of spaced out with the campfires kind of around them. You guys have a lot of people, but there's a lot of room to just sprawl, so.
Well, I have a trigger finger, so before she's even done like asking me if I have any spells,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna use my fucking magic missile.
Absolutely, go for it.
Are you even untied?
No.
Make sure you
She
aim for
said
the
she's
plant
holding
people.
me up.
The plant you have to hold your wand
Ah,
thing, don't you?
Oh, I wear it.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
holding it inside. I'm holding it
You're
inside. the-
You're always ready to fire.
Yeah. So I'm
Nobody
holding
knows
it
how you
under-
pass.
You're gonna like grab it with your mouth, like pull it out.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
point you
literally.
towards like the group of the biggest one nearest us.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna aim you that direction.
Yeah, it's got a range of 120 feet. You don't have to roll
Anything
anything,
more than-
I don't think, right?
It should be on the doc that you were sent.
Yeah.
I assume. Online.
I'm gonna read it real quick. I have it right here. No, you don't have to roll anything. You don't have to do anything. You just.
You just
Oh wait, DC 13 plus spell mod plus 5. Does that make sense?
No.
I think that's it.
So as he's looking it up, I'm gonna call back to you and see if you're okay.
Dude,
You're
I can't remember your
still
name,
shitting
but you're in the
yourself.
tent. Are you okay?
I like just spent my whole night shitting my brains out.
You have to yell because I'm outside the tent.
I'm
You're in
probably
the tent.
passed out.
You're passed out.
Probably.
You better not be.
I warned you. That's my
You
job. My
tell us
job
we're
is
not.
done.
You just have to tell us. You're like, you guys do something about
Be like, mushroom people.
If I find you in a puddle of your own everything, I'm
Also,
not
the
picking
character
on
is
that.
screaming at the top of his lungs.
I'm gonna like give you a little shake to be like, shut up.
Are we not supposed to wake everyone up?
Oh, okay. In that case,
You're
higher.
You're used to me being annoying. You're like, shut the fuck up. I'm like,
Wait,
no,
wait.
You're like, wake up. You're like, oh yeah, go louder.
You start spinning me like a tornado.
You just start spinning in a circle.
Yeah.
That'll eventually wake
The
me up.
camps at the end are like hearing it as a tornado.
I'll eventually wake up because of that. Then like stumble out like.
What is
Oh,
this?
somebody was
You
so-
also come out to tell me to shut the fuck up. And I'm like, no.
Just like
Alright.
crawling up.
Your magic missiles just fire. They just work. So you're holding your dragon scales
I'm
while
pointing
you're wrapped
her
up.
in the direction of the most.
Yeah, so there's like I said, there's a group that's pretty close to you
Yeah.
guys, maybe like 30 feet away.
Hold her, like aim.
Okay,
Right
they are
there.
currently heading into the tent. So you pick one
Perfect.
target.
which target do you want?
Well, actually, you can head up to each target, say target creature of your choice. So up to 3. If you have 3 darts, you can hit the 3 things. If you want to hit 1 each, or you can fire them all into one dude.
Seems like
Cool.
there's a lot of mushroom people.
Yeah. So there's like we'll say there's 4 in this group. So yeah, you need 3 of 4. Go ahead and roll a 1d4, which is the little triangle boy. Plus 1
How the fuck do I know what this is supposed to be?
at the top.
The top number.
Oh, the 4.
Yeah, come on.
So 5,
You can read those.
and then go ahead and do it 2 more times. On top of the roll.
Damn, 3.
Okay.
And another 5.
Nice. All right, yeah. So you're sitting there, tornado siren. These magical bolts, just like homing missiles, just slam into them. Poof, poof, poof. They do stop and kind of start to turn your guys' way.
Oh shit, me screaming. Wait, do they react to me screaming?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, they don't seem to care about that at all.
They all turn around towards us.
Shut up! Don't have mouths, nothing.
It's like, get that thing.
At this point, since they've noticed you, we're going to roll initiative. So go ahead and roll your d20. And your initiative in the top middle.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck, I had 2. And plus 0.
14.
It's okay, you did better than them.
Got an 8.
All right. All right, Winterstep, you're up first. You get to react. So they've just taken these hits. They have noticed you guys that are kind of like slowly turning your way. They don't seem to really know if they're going to go towards you or still in the tent. I don't know. They seem kind of
Inside.
yeah. They're like halfway there. They're like one of them's like halfway in the tent, just got hit. And it's kind of like, "Meh." And the other ones are kind of like, whoa.
Can I cast True Strike?
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
I think that tells me what their defenses are, right?
Read the spell for me.
It says you extend your hand and point a finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses.
Mhm.
On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided the spell hasn't ended.
Sure.
So, and then I'm not sure. That just happens, or do I have to? Because it's 10 DC plus spell mod 2. So the rogue cantrip.
Is it
30 feet. Con 1 and R&D.
Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum. 30 feet, so you're within range because they're right on the edge. Target's defenses. Yeah, so you just gain advantage against the first attack roll.
Okay.
On your warpath, first attack roll specifically.
And then
So
insight to the target's defenses.
Yeah, that's what it means. It just means that they give you advantage. So you have a little bit of an idea of like maybe their weak spots or maybe a place that you could strike that would maybe cripple them.
Okay.
So something like that. So you kind of get the idea that these things are pretty slow, so you don't really have to worry too much about that. Because they seem to be falling apart anyway, you're pretty sure like, cutting off their head isn't doing much. So
Yeah.
I figure probably like maybe cutting the knees and slowing them down is probably a good bet. So, yeah, so you'll have an advantage on your first attack.
So, can I do other things besides cast that, or is it next turn?
That is a action, so you still have a bonus action and your movement.
Okay. For my bonus action, is it okay if I attack, or is there something else that I have to do? For my bonus
You can't attack with a bonus action. That's an action. Bonus action, you can do things like
bonus actions. Okay. Cutting action. You can use dash, disengage, or hide, or disengage and hide.
Yeah. So those are specifically for the rogue. Yeah.
Is there any others that I can do, or is it just that?
Kind of just that. There's like other things you can do kind of as a bonus action, smaller things, but like attacking and stuff's all action.
Okay.
So you can move up there and get close to them.
Yes.
Read your hose ability because you might be able to trample them.
Alright, so if I charge,
Mhm.
I move 30 feet straight forward
Yep.
at a target and hit it with the melee weapon attack
okay.
on
So
my
it's
same
attack.
turn. Then I can immediately follow that attack with bonus action, making one attack against them with my hooks.
Okay, so you could do that maybe on your next turn.
Yeah.
But if you want to run up there and engage them, you can. It's kind of up to you.
Yes, I won't get too far so I can get the charge ability.
Okay. How far do you have to move?
30 feet.
30 feet? You're already 30 feet away, so.
So then I'll continue to hold Limp Biscuit and then check on him just to make sure he's able to fight.
Okay, perfect. All right, up next, Azrael. What are you doing? You're dying a little bit, but you're ready. You're feeling well.
Probably
great,
kind of like
but-
realize how bad the situation is, so probably like get up and try to fight.
Oh yeah, easily done. Like you're feeling a little bit better. You got everything out of you. All that seems probably gone. Hopefully.
It's all everywhere. There's like
Yeah.
a trail of it back to the camp.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So you're probably okay to go. You're gonna feel miserable, but it won't stop you from fighting. What do you want to do? 30 feet away, there's like 4 of them. They're hitting the tin. Limp Bizkit already blasted them with some magical darts. You saw Winter cast some spell.
Go for the knees!
You're just gonna shout at me.
Yeah, go for the knees!
Oh, it says I have a hand axe.
Chuck it at the knees!
Oh, so
I'm like,
yeah, you got a bow
The
too, right?
knees!
Yeah, I got a longbow.
Okay. So you can stay back
Yeah, why
if
the
you
fuck
want.
would you use a melee weapon?
I don't know.
You're like, I'm good.
Yeah, like come here. Okay, I'll probably use my longbow and go for the knees.
Sure, go for it. Go ahead and roll to attack. Go roll that d20, and you're going to add your first number there.
13.
13? Perfect, yeah.
She was going.
Oh my god. I just saw you look down.
You're not like, what is it? No, I can't.
Yeah, they're super slow. They don't seem to be wearing like much besides rags. Yeah, you definitely hit it. You pet your right in the where it
Must be
is.
like rags.
Yeah,
Who are
those
these
are
people?
At least
their clothes seem to be like shredded. Like they're old. These clothes aren't like well kept, right? Seem to be shingling around some other missing parts. You know, like a missing arm or something like that. Sticks it off. Seems well worn. Yeah, so you hit them. Go ahead and roll damage. It's going to be your second one there. It'll tell you the die. I think the longbow's like 1d8 plus whatever. This one right here. Your smaller pointy one.
So roll?
Yep.
No, hold it.
11.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's really good.
pretty good. Good job.
Yeah.
Good
What's
job.
the highest you can roll on this?
An 8 plus whatever.
That's
you
what I
want.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, before you shoot at it, so there's 3 that have already been hit by Limp Bizkit's little blast, little missiles. And there's 1 that isn't hurt, and that's the one in the very back. So there's 4 of them total, so you can either hit one that's already been hit, or you can hit the one that hasn't been hit yet. It's up to you.
Well, if the one's already in the back, doesn't pose much of a threat to me, so why would I bother with that one? I'll
Okay.
shoot the one closest to me.
Sure. Cool. You hit the one that's heading the tent, then, or at least halfway in and halfway out. Perfect.
Wait, is there one in our tent?
No, this is a tent. This is the next
We're
tent.
perfectly fine. Like,
Yeah,
I
nobody,
was like,
nobody's
damn,
by
I'm
you
in the
guys.
tent. I was like, we're not even in the tent.
we could have dipped out.
Perfect. All right, Limp Bizkit's up next. You are being held. You're swaddled. You've cast your spell. You're ready to go.
Okay, so would I be able to use my Crown of Madness though?
Yeah.
Since I'm scared and I don't want to go over there.
I don't
Have
blame
someone
you.
else go and attack them, see what happens.
Absolutely.
You have one of like the other mushroom people and attack another mushroom person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I? They
Yeah.
seem mindless. Wait, could I still?
You can Crown of Madness them, yeah. Absolutely. Go for it.
Take the strongest one that's in the back.
Well, I probably want one of the front ones
Yeah.
to go so they get the first
Yeah,
one.
but they're already damaged.
Oh,
It's
and
okay.
Not the very first one that she just hit, but like one of the ones that are in the next plus one.
One not so damaged.
They fight each other. They're stinky.
Okay. Weird flex, but okay.
Trying to grip.
All right, Crown of Madness. That's
Alright.
when you're level
Got big
2.
toes.
Let me grab it here.
I'll give you your toes.
Oh.
Let's play you over here.
Bring it on.
Everyone's dying. We're just touching toes.
I have hooves.
Okay, I gotta make a wisdom saving throw. Nice. Okay, so you said maybe like the second one in the line?
Yeah, the
One
one
that
like,
she
the
has.
closest one that's not.
You got it. Easy peasy.
Oh, like that one.
Let me see how wise these shambling dudes are. Oh, it's pretty good. What's your
So they can't talk to
saving
their
throw?
You got this, Limp Bizkit. Maintain focus.
Yeah, I'm just like.
At what point are you gonna like unravel me from my blanket?
Oh, yeah. it's
I'm
probably that.
scared.
I'm just like.
You cast your spell toward it, and there's like a moment where you feel it starting to connect, and then it seems to kind of just fizzles out. Whatever the creature was, it seems that they just maybe aren't smart enough to really charmed,
I fucking knew it.
or they're too smart. One way or the other. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's your action. You still have movement. You are swaddled. You could probably hop around if you really wanted to. Probably wiggle out of Winterhoof's hands. If you want to go someplace, you can. If you want to stay there, you can do that too.
I wiggle until I get dropped,
Easy enough.
and then I also bite her ankle for punishment.
I'm gonna lift my foot above your face and then look at you and then not drop it on your head as punishment back.
Oh, not hurt me, so I didn't get punished. Thank you.
There you go.
And I will
I'll
continue
stomp
that.
very hard next to your head though.
I will. Okay, again. Still again.
You're just like
I learned nothing.
whatever.
And I will do it again.
Har,
I've learned that you feel bad and will not hit me. At least now.
For now, until we get sick and tired.
I'm gonna take Limp Bizkit and I'm gonna chuck her straight at.
All right, your creatures are gonna move, and let's see where they're going. All right, the first two that have been beat up pretty bad, they kind of just shamble back into the tent. So they're gonna keep going forward.
Oh,
The other two are gonna start moving toward you guys.
I know.
They're pretty slow, but they do shuffle kind of quickly, or at least quicker than you expected, and they get up to you pretty quick. Let's see what we got. Who's getting punched? Who wants to get punched today?
Please.
The first one is going to stomp at you, trying to stomp on you.
Yeah.
The other one is swinging on you because you have bow.
He saw you trying to stop me and was like,
That's a good idea. I'll do that too. Let's stomp on the biscuit first. That's going to be 14 to hit. Your armor class is the shield in the top. So I just have to get better than that. What's your armor class? 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so it hits you.
You
So
take
its
the
foot
stage
comes down on your
back.
head. Let's see how much damage you take. It's going to
Get your pencil out. It's gonna be important. It's gonna be right now.
4 damage. So you'll subtract it from your big number there. Don't erase the big one. Put the big one like up there in the top so you can remember what it is. Because I know it's going to go down a lot.
A lot.
Do I?
Yeah, whatever your total is, you can write it up there.
That's it.
Good.
If you get armor, you can upgrade.
If you get down to 0, you're unconscious and dying. Good.
And you have to do saving throws.
The other one for you, so swing on you, just big meaty fists. Pretty easily, you just kind of push it away. It's deflected. It's not very strong.
Oh, no.
You just get smashed.
They're here.
After
Two
getting
of
hit,
them.
I'm like, yeah, get him. I'm then on their side.
You're
just cheering them
Feed
on.
out that evil boy.
You got a big foot on your head, and you're like, "Whoa, do it!" All right, Winter Step, you're up.
Okay.
So there's 2 there, and there's 2 that have entered into that tent,
Okay.
about 30 feet away. You are all currently in melee of them, so you're all up and touching them. If you try to move, you can bonus action disengage, but if anybody else, if you try to move away from them, they'll get a free hit. All of the same for you if they try to move away.
I kind of want to go for the ones in the tent though,
Oh.
because I
Well-
feel like you guys can take them here, but
You can bonus action and disengage, which means they don't get to attack you. They don't get attacks of opportunity.
Alright.
Specific to you.
so attack first, then disengage, and
No, because you want to trample, right?
yeah.
So you disengage as a bonus action, then
Okay.
you move in an action to charge and attack. Deal?
Okay,
Sound good?
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll be like, you guys got this, and I'm gonna run towards the.
Yeah, she just turns, puts her tail to the wind, and just takes off.
I
Straight
get
into the
my
tent.
short sword ready because I have to do like a melee attack.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you just go straight in the tent. You can't really see them; they've already gone inside. But you just straight in. And yeah, you get in. Go ahead and make your attack as you just charge straight into the first one.
all right. So that's a 15. I forgot what it's plus, if anything.
It's the middle number next to your weapon attack.
Initiative?
No.
No, next to my attack.
Yeah, your weapons should be
Oh,
down there in the
Okay. So 15 to be 11. Not
Okay.
11, 21.
That's much better than 11. Yeah. What's your?
It's plus 6 for a short sword.
Woo! Yeah, easily. You started swinging before you even made it in the tent. Oh, went on his head. Before I go roll damage.
That's a 1d6 plus 4. So 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
13 damage.
How much total?
6.
Perfect. Yeah, you bring your sword down. You cleave one of the mushrooms in half.
And then.
Get stuck in the stump.
Same turn, you can immediately follow it up with attack as a bonus action. Unless I already used my bonus action. I don't know. Making 1 melee attack against the target with the hooves.
Yeah, you did your bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
If you want to do that still, I can just roll the attack. Let's see if I hit you.
Okay.
If you want to do the attack, you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
use my hooves.
We won't just.
I can't remember what it is though.
What the what?
For the hooves. I think it's like a 1d4? Not 4. Maybe 4. That makes sense. Okay, continue.
Yeah, both of them missed you. You turned your tail and ran. One was distracted with the gnome trying to wiggle out from underneath them, and the other one's getting punched around by the elf. So no worries. Okay, cool.
And then
You rolled to hit it, right? It's yours.
with my moves.
I think so. Do you? What does it say?
I don't know. It just says you can immediately follow with a bonus action, making 1 attack against target with your hooves.
Over.
So I got I don't know what that is plus, so I've got a 12 because I didn't write down for this character. Which is my bad.
Let's see then. A melee weapon attack. So it'll be the d20 plus your strength modifier.
Which is 4, so it'll be 4, 5, 6, 16.
And I go ahead and roll d4
D4.
plus strength.
4, 6. Yeah, 6.
Cool. Yeah. So you bring your hooves down, clomp it, and it kind of buckles underneath you. It is actually on the ground now. It is prone. Okay.
And then just for later reference, it's plus strength and then 1d4.
Yeah. 1d4, sure, plus your strength. That seems fine. Okay. On to Azrael. You have one that's kind of like playing handsy with you right now. It's like patty caking. The gnome's on the ground being stepped on. It's cheering on the creature that's attacking you. Woo!
Well, not gonna help the gnome out.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the one attacking me.
You do have I think you
I
have a
have
short
a
sword.
hand axe and a dagger.
Okay, sure. If you want to switch over to melee, you can do that. You can still shoot. If you do shoot it when it's within melee, it'll be disadvantaged, so we'll take the lower number.
If it's touching me currently,
Yeah.
I cannot use my bow. It is.
Okay. That's
It's
probably
pointless.
it is. Yeah.
Hand axe probably would be better to like swing on it instead of dagger stabby stab.
Mhm.
So I'll probably use the hand axe.
Okay, sure, go for it. Easily enough. You whip the bowl over your shoulder and flip out the axe. And so roll d20. Add your number.
Which number was
The second one, actually.
You do great.
What? Which number is like 20?
The one next to your hand axe in the middle.
Oh. 8.
8. So what's your total? 8?
Yeah.
Amazing. You bring the axe down as it kind of lurches to the side and you miss. You clip it, but it doesn't seem to really care. Okay, you still have movement if you want to move somewhere.
Alright, kind of try to get some distance between me and it to prepare for my next attack.
Okay. Yeah, you can move 30 feet, so yeah, easily enough. Wherever you want to go. Just want to hop off maybe into the woods a little ways.
Yeah, go into the woods a bit, away from the gnome.
Okay. Yeah, as you move, it's going to try to swing on you. And that kind of claws at your back as you move. It's going to do 3 damage. Let's go ahead and mark 3 damage off, but yeah, you get away. And Limp Bizkit, you're alone. You find yourself here with these 2 things. One of them stepping on you,
What a guy.
but just
Now I'm
gently
just
resting
mad
on
at
your head.
Now I'm back to being mad at them. Okay. If I do the find familiar one, how does that work?
That would be, it takes a little while to do. I think that's something you probably do when you're not in the middle of fighting.
Combat.
Yeah.
But it lets you basically summon like a magical pet, kind of.
Don't I also have a magical pet?
Do you? Did you figure out what it was? Because
Can it be anything or was it from that specific list?
I have no idea.
Also, it did say wolf, but I was wondering, could I choose any subspecies of wolf or is it just a basic wolf?
Let's go see. Well, I don't care what kind
What
of
a
wolf it
nerd.
is.
Are you trying to go for a dog?
A dire wolf.
That's not a sub.
It's
A species. Certain species.
It's not a subspecies
Got it.
though.
Okay, a species of wolf.
species of wolf.
Can my animal be a werewolf? It can also be a person.
That can be
It would be at the hot
amazing.
sport. Like, hey.
No, it just carries me around when it's human. I want to walk. I got my heels on, girly.
10 out of 10 was just holding you when you were like,
Yeah, and I
Also, wasn't it her tail that you grabbed onto when we first met? You're just like,
yes.
Let's see what
I
we got
think you have
here.
problems.
Give me 1 second to read about this.
can't wait to tell my friend to draw this for her.
What do you want it to be?
Cat wants a dire wolf.
No.
Okay. And yours is
A werewolf.
Oh, a werewolf. Get out of here.
Grow the fuck up, why not?
'Cause I'm feeling extra grumpy.
Well,
No
then
fun.
I want you to list every animal it can be. As you
Um,
punishment for not being a werewolf.
wow. Wow.
I think you should get a bee. It's your spiritual animal.
I have to show you a video about a bee. Not really about a bee. It's related to bees.
Okay. Let's grab.
Thanks.
It's a minor.
Remind me again. What's your creature gonna be? Take it. Tell me what you want. And then I'll figure out
Who?
Yeah, who are you talking about?
yours.
Oh,
You gotta cast your spell and summon yours.
I'm not really.
dire wolf.
What spells you got for that? For this particular instance of combat.
Yeah. I have
You know.
Cost Fear.
Ooh.
Charm Person.
Mhm.
Expeditious Retreat.
Very classic.
Find Familiar.
Does it have to be existing?
No.
I use
Okay,
that one.
good.
Not if you
Because
don't-
dire wolves
Magic
have been
is-
But
extinct
again,
for a
they
long
don't
time.
talk. So it might not be as
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Nobody's seen one for a long time.
But
They're
if
just
you do
really
these
big
ones,
wolves.
the
Like
ones that
they're
are
the
cantrips,
size of bears.
then you usually don't have to do
Let
anything.
me grab
You don't have any
some
cantrips?
stats for your creature.
You should.
I mean, maybe I just don't know.
You
I thought I knew everything. Else.
He's gonna be all black with green eyes.
written down in the right
All
spot.
black with green eyes.
But
Checks out. Let me grab some stats for your creature.
you say all black with green eyes?
Yes.
What a nerd. Are you dire wolf?
Yeah.
What a nerd.
It's a big wolf.
It's a really big wolf. It's gonna be great. Big claws, big teeth, big num nums.
Yep. And I'm now going to stay 10 feet away from you.
Why?
I'm a prey animal.
Don't
Are you
worry.
a prey animal?
Just don't piss me
Not
off.
necessarily, but You know what?
You know what? If I knew about this sooner, I would just set the dog after that one guy.
No.
Just because
No.
I forgot that you had an animal companion is not my fault.
We gotta restart this whole thing.
All right, your wolf comes barely out of the tent where it's been sleeping this whole
Yeah,
time.
it was in a food coma from the soup.
I'm gonna have it go with you on your turn, so we're gonna start that. It's supposed to have its own, but I know I can't be bothered.
Yes.
Sorry. He's awake. He's here. Where'd we end up? We're talking to Annette.
Oh.
All right, Limp Bizkit. There's a wolf here now.
She's writing down her cantrip.
Ah, okay.
I don't know what the fuck these are.
Those are free spells. They don't cost anything to cast.
Yeah. Whereas the other ones cost points and stuff.
Yeah. Slots.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Blade Lord, Friends, or Message.
Ooh. What's the blade one?
I don't know. I don't remember.
It should say.
It does not mean it.
You extend
At
your
the very
hand and
bottom.
trace a sigil of
At the
working
very
in the
bottom.
air. Until the end of your next turn, you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
That would have
I
really
get it.
helped you from being stepped on.
Hey, shut up and try to
Do you have any cantrips? You want to check your doc to make sure you don't have any.
How do I do that?
It's under your. Should be under your spell slots.
Because I'm pretty sure.
Remember,
you
I had to
have,
use your phone because mine wasn't working.
because you don't have a cantrip, so you have first level spells.
Oh, yeah.
You have
So
three.
she really doesn't have cantrips.
No, but you do have like Hunter's Mark, which is a good combat spell.
Mm-hmm.
That was my goal last turn.
And
have
I
combat spells.
assume. Oh, interesting.
That's okay. I don't need combat spells. I got hooves.
Also, I just noticed, and just noticed,
Can I
is your
stab
background like
Yeah, absolutely, man. You can stab that thing right in the foot.
I want to stab it in the freaking Achilles tendon so I can't walk.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll that d20. You're gonna add whatever your strength is or whatever your number.
8.
I got a lot
Number
of
in the middle
them.
there. Okay, 10.
Yep.
Yeah, you hit it
Yep.
right in the
Yep.
bottom of its
Yep.
foot,
Yep.
up into its tendon.
Have you seen the season?
Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's supposed to be good.
Which will be whatever that is. Yeah. It's a little
I like we're always like too busy to like watch something. because
I
one of
would
them
love
has
to
no
invite
watch.
you over to watch that.
4,
3.
3.
I'll find my sister though.
Is it plus
I
1?
would love to invite
Oh,
you
no,
to
0, huh?
watch
Yeah. Okay.
it. It might be broke, but
Perfect.
you have to see it.
Yeah. So your knife goes up into it. Doesn't make any noise. Doesn't seem to
I
react.
broke two.
Kind of puts his foot down and crumbles a little bit. It's kind of like
Oh,
hobbling
wow.
on
Make
like.
noise.
Yeah.
Here's my sister.
Perfect.
So I'll be paying.
So you're there. You're with 2 of them. You can move if you want to. They might swing on you, but if you want to get away, you can do that. If you want to hang out there, that's fine too.
Wait, can I use another thing?
I still have my-
None other action though.
Some
So
people
you can
get.
move around because you have movement you can use. Or
That's great. Like I can just
yeah, you
walk
just,
away.
yeah, you can just walk away. Absolutely.
I want to
A
start
coffee
walking
maker?
towards the campfire.
It's only like $50.
Yeah, it's pretty close by. So
Actually,
yeah, you can just walk around. Like,
Where did they go? Oh, they went to the
he's
woods.
like,
There was
"I already
2.
got you something."
She ran to the
It's December
woods.
6th.
She's in the other tent that they were walking into. She just charged straight in.
He's like,
And
"Do
then
you
you're in
know?"
front of your
I
guys'
was like,
tent
"No,
with
no,
the
no, no,
2
you
creatures.
probably shouldn't tell me. He got me a
Yeah, if you want to move away from him a little bit, you can totally do that.
No, Xbox. Series. That's what. That's pretty cool. I'm like, mom's gonna fucking kill me.
I want to start walking towards where,
The other tent?
You bought it.
like, where the big tent is.
Why are you gonna be there?
Because
Oh,
he
sure,
bought it for
okay.
me.
Yeah.
Are you moving
You
out?
can head that way. So you move, I think,
Well, she
30 feet, 25
I thought
feet.
you were moving
Okay.
out, but out.
Yeah, so you start heading that way. You're you kind of walk past the other tent that the other 2 were walking into that those tents are right into too. So you're kind of over that way. Sure. You hear some commotion coming on from inside that.
Is Limp
tent.
Bizkit trying to get to me?
No.
Because I reject your love.
First off, fuck you.
You wriggled out of my grasp on purpose.
Imagine if you were tied.
I was gonna let you down and be like, all right, here you go. Or I was gonna put
She
you
was
on my
gonna
shoulders
untie
so I
you.
could run with you.
Well, you know. I
You were
can do
just
that.
little, and I was like, you know what?
I
I'm
don't, I
gonna.
don't trust you.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right. So you start making your way. As you go, they're gonna try to hit you. One of them does, and the other one doesn't. The one with the whose Achilles tendon you stabbed, he goes to step on you again with that foot, and it just crumbles. And he falls over, and now he's on the ground rolling around trying to get back up.
Now I'm covered in blood.
Yeah. Well, they don't
Is
seem
it
to
blood
bleed
though?
too much. No, they don't bleed too much.
Oh.
Because they're funky people.
Yeah. There's like some like
Wait, where are you
sack,
headed to?
thick sack.
Ugh.
No.
like brown, like
Oh,
real
yeah.
sap. Yeah, real sticky.
I like it.
That's gonna take 4 months to come out of your hair.
Getting good shit again.
There's
It is-
nothing left.
One of them did hit you. It's gonna do 6 damage to you,
Literally, what the fuck?
as it just kind of does a big punch right in the top of your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, but yeah, so you make it. You're over by the other tent. You're heading on that way, and then you go back to the creatures, and one of them starts shuffling off. They probably bolt, kind of start following after you.
Period.
Yeah, so they're kind of heading over by the other tent
They see
too.
my juicy ass.
Yeah, it's irresistible, and they're kind of shuffling along after
You're
you.
13.
I don't give a
You should
fuck.
not be a sex idol at 13.
No, things happen.
Let him have dreams.
That's not a dream.
They catch up to you pretty quick. They're gonna try punching you again. No. No. Nobody hits you.
Yay.
You're moving with purpose. Every step.
Like
I'm
power
not
walking.
gonna, I'm holding the kid nails. I was like, I'm not gonna put these on.
I should name the wolf something like
Just whacking them with it.
I'm like,
Name it with that.
Yeah, they're kind of crawling along after you. The one that's on the ground is kind of crawling after you.
It's gonna be a little girl.
Just shuffling behind you. Got a little procession following you. Winterhoof, you're inside the tent.
Mhm.
You're there.
Mhm.
Oh,
What's in here? Why are they? Why
Oh,
are
one
they in
second.
here?
well, I forgot about the other two dudes. They're inside the tent.
Yeah.
One of them, the first one who came in, is going to try to stab one of the guys laying on the ground,
Mhm.
and he does. The guy's bleeding. Wakes up though. Very handy. He is not bleeding though. It seems there's like another person in there with him. Those two people inside this tent. The other one in front of you tries to hit you and misses entirely.
Mhm.
And now we'll come back to you.
Well, I am going to go at it again with my short sword.
Okay.
And attack the one closest to me.
Sure.
That's a natural 20.
Okay. Critical success.
It's D6. This one.
Okay.
Plus 4 would be 5.
You're going to double the dice with the crits.
So, roll again. Or
Yeah, that's fine.
5. 4.
So I roll those, it'll
Eight.
be 5 plus whatever your total is.
What?
Because when you crit,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
double
okay,
the dice.
so 5 and then plus 4 would be 9.
Okay,
9 points of
yeah.
damage.
Easy peasy. Yeah, you carved this one down. Pretty much no problem. You kind of just bring the blade through him and he falls apart.
Okay.
Yeah, so one of them does hit the ground.
Is there anything, so I know I've already attacked, but is there anything special about the knife that he stabbed the other guy with?
No. It's kind of dull, kind of chipped. Seems old.
Yeah, but it seems like they're turning people. At least the way you did it with the knife. And you just like. Do I know what's going on?
No.
No.
Okay.
You just saw there was the first one that came into the tent. He's just standing over a guy and just shivved him.
Yeah. Why?
Because it's fun.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and help the other guy then.
The guy bleeding or the guy
Yeah,
not
bleeding.
There's still one more in the tent. It's the one that stabbed him. He's
Yeah.
still standing over him.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Get in there.
Yeah, get in
Okay.
there.
Try to run a little bit of interference.
I'm guessing I can't sneak attack for that either. Because he probably knows I'm there.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of dumb.
Well, kind of dumb doesn't really solve much, but
Well, he's probably focused on stabbing that dude.
Wait, when it comes to like all these tents and like
yes.
like I know we're taking that dead body guy, but like who are we just like who are all these people? that
They're
are
just
helping?
dudes who were hired.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's like
that were with the caravan. So there's some of them who were hired, some of them showed up like you just to be kind of part of it. Some of them were like cooks, and some of them were just haulers who were all in like the tents and things like that. They just kind of generally came with the guy who's carrying the body. Kind of has like his own retainers. He's kind of, I guess, nobility in a way.
But like, are there like
It's kind of like a.
soldier or knights or some shit?
A lot of the people here are trained. Like, there's not like really a formal army in Molisar. They're kind of just like a bunch of people who live out in the woods,
If
really.
you're just some random child, though, and they let you join, do you really think a lot of these are trained?
Well, I'm saying if I go to the big town, would there be like
People who
More
could fight?
security,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I was
Who's
going to do.
the
But now,
You're just
are
like-
we
you're just
all
like-
just rookies? Then that would be not really
There
helpful.
is a lot, but there are people who are trained, and you would find them at the Big Ten. That's probably where the most actual battle trained people would be. Yes.
Smart thinking.
I'm still covered in vomit and shit. I'm gonna go over there.
I have
So
so
it's
good
like
intelligence.
Ooh.
In the middle of this battle, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna take a shower, guys.
We're right
I'll
next
be
to a
back.
stream, so I'm just
Oh,
gonna
okay,
jump
funny.
and come out with sobbing wet.
Everyone else is playing people and they're just waiting for you to come out.
Hi.
Perfect. Azrael, you made it to the woods. You see the two that you were kind of fighting with are chasing Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit seems to be
My
making their
pictures
way.
and shapes are pumping.
Yeah, they're making their way toward the big tent kind of in the middle. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna get to the middle tent before you do. I'm not gonna help you out.
Okay.
It's gonna, like, I'm gonna see where you're going and be like, okay, just run there.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check. See if you can figure it out. See if you can tell exactly where they're going.
So that's a 16, and then that's 18.
Okay, 18. Yeah, you can pretty much make it out. Like they're moving around campfires, moving around the tents, but you're pretty sure you know where they're going.
Oh, I'm good. I
You know
just
where
said
the
that I
biscuit's
wasn't
going.
going to since I was covered in.
Yeah, but you're committed now.
I'm going now.
You're gonna stink up that big ass tent.
I'm just gonna like, they're gonna be like, what the get away.
You're
And I'm
gonna
like,
think you're fucking crazy.
I'm just like mushroom people.
Bruh, they're gonna think you're on mushroom.
These people have mushrooms growing out of their heads. They're killing everybody.
I'll say we'll talk for your sneak attack when we get there. It's if you have advantage or if somebody else is within 5 feet of it.
Mhm.
And right now you're alone and the other people are sleeping, so
Alright.
we'll get there.
Okay, no worries.
Cool. So you start making your way that way toward the Big Ten. Okay. So Limp Bizkit's moving. These other two are crawling after him, and you take off. Boom. You're 5 feet faster because you're a little bigger. So you're gonna get there first at this rate.
Ha.
You shouldn't.
Barely.
Barely.
My turn?
Wait. He's also tied up.
They're moving. You don't know how.
They're
Not
there.
anymore.
Oh, you wiggled out?
Yeah, that's why when I dropped, I moved out.
Like a
You do
worm.
still have an action. You can fire as you go if you want, or you can use your action to move again if you want.
I'll show you. Can I use my longbow as I go?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I'll probably use my longbow as I go. Either take them, like, I'll try to slow down the ones going after you, I guess, as I
You
pass
can
by
see
you.
Limp Bizkit's getting beat on. Like this poor child is being like beat.
That kind of makes me want to change my mind and just get the
They
ones in
keep-
front of me.
They keep taking me to the ground, I keep getting back up.
They're little
Yeah.
crap.
It's not looking good.
That just makes me want to leave.
Damn.
I'll hit the. I'll try to while I'm running. I'll try to get the ones going after Limp Bizkit. Give that poor kid a break.
All right, sounds good. Go ahead and roll your d20.
And while she's doing that, can I use any of my hooves as like a melee attack? Or does it have to be after the end of a charge?
I mean you can, but it won't do as much like one of your weapons.
So it's
Yeah,
that number
yeah.
plus the middle number for long.
Yes.
14.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. They're busy distracted trying to punch this little gnome, and you just clip it. Go ahead and go and roll damage.
Which was that one? This one? Same
Mhm.
one?
Not that one.
Not that one. Which one?
Your D8, the small pointy one. Yeah. Nope, the other one. More pointy. Yeah.
Okay.
Four. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, you hit that one. Your arrow kind of gets lodged in his chest, and it kind of falls over, and it's kind of crawling after Limp Bizkit.
So now there's two crawling after me.
But it looks like whatever you hit was kind of important because it's moving slower now.
Okay, so something with the chest was kind of the key to them.
It seems so, at least with this one. From what you notice. It doesn't seem to take it out, but it seems to have
So
some effect.
they're no longer really beating up on him though.
The one that you shot, no. The one you shot is now on the ground and is like having to drag itself forward and it's not able to.
I thought they were both dragging themselves because one has a cut.
One of them has a cut Achilles and is kind of like flopping on the ground every
okay.
couple steps. The other one is now that you've shot is now on the ground.
Okay. You're welcome.
Fuck you, I didn't need help.
Okay, you know what?
Oh.
All right, Limp Bizkit, now you're up.
Okay, expedition retreat, and I still need that fucking 10 before you.
Absolutely.
What's the point of me going? He's gonna be there and I'm gonna come in. Mushroom. Oh.
Okay.
And then when you get there,
He's one of the mushroom people.
no, I'm gonna be like, hey, it smells like shit in here, and then I'm gonna use hideous laughter on everyone there. I'm gonna like, it's my turn, so they would make fun of you.
That's not a great idea if you want them to fight for you.
Sorry.
Too late.
Okay.
The child, okay?
All right, you're still pretty far away from the tent, but what this lets you do is let you move your 25 feet. Then as a bonus action, you move 25 feet, and then as your action, you move 25 feet. So you're moving like 120 or 50. Nope, 75.
I was about to say, bro.
75, brother.
You're like 100,
moving
150. I'm like, where are you going?
75.
I was like, where are you getting these extra numbers?
Get them up. Yeah, you're zooming. Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm like,
You see like a gnome rocket launch past me. I'm like, turn out, yeah, you're.
my ass be going.
It's just propelling you.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally.
no.
I feel like as you pass by me, you'd
Figured
be
it
like,
out.
meow. I like a whistle because like the point of your hat's
Can you hear that and also me laughing hard as fuck?
image.
And I'm flipping.
It's just a blur, really. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, you're moving.
Can I also see more than everybody else because I have dark vision?
We are going.
Yeah. You can make another one.
Yeah, literally.
Absolutely on.
You saw it up for like 1 second. Just...
Yeah, so actually, as you're running
I
at
was
this
like
incredible
running, I'm like-
speed, your cheeks are flapping, your eyes are watering, you know.
I'm like, it smells like shit.
You
This
shitty.
is so fucking funny. I'm like,
I
hey,
probably
what's that smell?
You smell bad. I wouldn't even be able to hear half of that. You'd just be like shitting.
I'm like, y'all smell that shit.
Everyone would just be like one syllable. Y'all smell shit.
That's enough to get my point across.
I was like,
Yeah, you're moving. You see that there's other, like, now that you're kind of moving to the camp now, you can see that there's other groups of these things, and there's other people, and they're starting to fight them off. You see, like, 1 or 2 people here or there just kind of fighting off the groups, but it seems that a lot of other people are starting to make their way toward that big tent as well. But you are, boom, past them all.
Wait, how far? So I'm going 75 feet.
Yeah,
How far
75
away
feet.
is the big tent?
You'll reach there by next turn. By your next turn, you'll be there.
So,
would you be the first one there?
yeah. I
Out of
think
you
so.
guys,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
think so.
Out of us 3, yes. I'm talking about the other people.
Who knows?
All the other people who aren't there right now, yeah. Limp Bizkit's gonna be there first.
Okay. Do the people in the inner tent know what's going on? Do they kind of hear and be like, what is that?
Don't know.
They
Just
smell
figure out when we
some
get there. From all this away.
They're like,
It's waking in from the woods.
Yeah, they were sleeping, but they're like, damn, what's this smell?
that's how we'll go down. Oh, God, what is this? Secretly, everybody can actually hear because it's like down winds.
Oh
And then they
my
also
goodness.
hear the clap of my ass.
They're like, what is that?
What the fuck is going
Shit!
on? Bro, someone's doing crazy anal now the tower.
So that's what was happening in that tent that night.
Oh, goodness.
Winter step, you're in a tent. You got 1 guy left. There's
Yeah.
a guy bleeding on the ground.
Yep. I'm gonna go for him.
You do hear Limp Bizkit take off. You hear them yelling some stuff. And
You're like, I know the half of this shit.
You're like, and you recognize that weapon sound anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I'll still be listening.
Yep.
So yeah, it is a 16 plus. I forgot. I keep forgetting. The one I'm supposed to add to
the d20.
Which one's in the middle for your weapon?
Well, okay. And then I'm going to go after the short sword again, so it's going to be +6, which would be a 21.
Yeah, absolutely. Easy.
Alright, and then another d6 would be 6 plus 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Easily enough, yeah, you just carve him down too. No problem.
And then, is the guy who got stabbed, is he changing into one of them, or is it...
No, he's just bleeding.
Okay,
A
he's
lot.
dying. Okay.
The other guy in the tent is starting to stir him, like, wake up too. He's like, what's going on?
Do you know how to do medicine?
What? Huh?
He
Why
needs
are you in
money.
my tent?
He needs money!
Oh, why is there so much blood? Oh.
Alright, is there anything that I can do for that? Or we not?
Not particularly. At least not right now.
Then I'll just attempt to put some pressure on the wound until things
Nice.
just calm down.
Okay. You think?
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Okay.
Like, yes.
This is the way.
I just love how it's not only the clapping of your cheeks, but it's also the pitter patter of your feet.
Yeah, because I'm footless, so I'm just like fucking.
Flat foot.
Yeah, my
All
flat
around.
ass feet are just slapping in fucking dirt.
Oh my god.
Alright.
I'm making a lot of noise.
See Limp Bizkit tear off. What are you doing? You were running and they're gone.
Well, if they're gone, I think they've got that handled. I'm gonna see what's going on here. If there's a lot of those monsters here, I'll try to hold them off so that
There was the two that were chasing Limp
Those
Bizkit.
two?
Yeah, and they're still crawling.
they're going.
Yeah, very slowly, but they're
She's the close one. Now they should be going after her.
they're crawling where you went.
Yeah, fuck them.
They can smell those cheeks.
I can smell your cheeks. Yeah, they're like, we're not going for that one.
But the real reason is they're running away from you.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't want that one. Please, God. So yeah, I'll probably try to hold them back. Let Limp Bizkit, because I suddenly realized I'm covered in vomit and shit. I'm not gonna go in front of like the rich people like that. I need money from them later. So I'm gonna hold them back.
You smell bad. We're not paying you. Imagine at work, yeah. There's no way.
It's just so, can I have my... So I'm gonna like stay away from everybody else.
Okay.
Take off the ones on the like edge.
Sure. Yeah, at this point, a lot of them are pushed into the center, or at least they're pushing through tents. There's some individual people also laying bows, like they kind of moved up to the edge and trying to pick them off. So yeah, no problem. You kind of move it through, and you're taking shots at them as you kind of go. Any particular place you're going, or you just kind of circling around the camp, taking off stragglers?
Circling around the camp.
Okay, sure, perfect. So at this point, I think we've kind of left combat, right? I think the ones that are chasing Limp Bizkit are never going to catch up. You're off picking stragglers. If you want to do some medicine, you can try to heal the guy. His friend doesn't know anything. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know how to. I'm not a. I don't
Calm
know
down,
bro." He passes out. You know.
Okay. D20 or what do you want?
Sure, and add like your medicine.
So it's gonna be a 19 plus 4.
Okay. Yeah, pretty easily. You it's a deep stab, but like, you know, it's mostly just bleeding and anything vital. So you get him bound up, cinch it off, and you think he's probably gonna be fine. But
And then after that, then I'm gonna go find the rest of them.
okay, yeah, you head out. Go ahead and roll me a perception.
I have 18.
Okay. Yeah, you can kind of make out in and out. You can see Azrael's kind of running around with the bow, and with a couple other people that are shooting those stragglers, the things that are on the outside.
He would have been yelling distance.
Probably, yeah.
Like, are you good? Yeah, you? Are you good? Answer the question.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then I'll go for this and see what comes out.
You could probably make out the direction that they're heading. You're off, right?
Yeah.
So you can kind of make your way that way. Sure.
I have a question.
Limp Bizkit?
I have a question.
Yes.
For detect thoughts, it says that if the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower, it doesn't speak any language. Oh, so it will be unaffected because it doesn't speak.
Yeah, you still find out. But don't do it in your. You just see the thoughts. Where all the thoughts are. Yeah, don't do it there.
You do reach the tent before literally anyone.
You shouldn't.
As you get closer, actually, you can see that the tent is actually starting to catch on fire.
The what?
The
I
big
guess
tent.
we don't know.
You guys aren't there yet.
Yeah,
You will soon see the nice glow. But yeah, the tint is starting to burn. There's a lot more of these creatures around it, and you can make off like kind of on the farther side. There's something a little bigger too. It doesn't seem to be the same as like the little ones you guys have been fighting, and it is currently tearing into the side of this tent that's starting to burn. You can see other people around it, armored, weapons. They're fighting off the little ones. But as this big one comes, it's starting to kind of wreak some havoc.
I'll suck that cardboard. But we don't know.
Okay.
Can I get my animal on?
Me?
That's gonna take a while. That's like a full on like sit down.
What is going
make
on
a
with
big
my
circle.
roll?
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I told you. You gotta remind me. I'm not gonna remember at all.
Giant
Anytime
wolf.
it's your turn, just remind me about your wolf.
Giant wolf.
It's following you. It's having a great time.
It's playing.
It's
like,
eating
it's
the
like, I'm
it's
like,
eating the dead
fetch.
things. It's eating the people. On the other side.
It just
Starts
turns and
like
looks at you while you're like, you good? Turns like there's an arm hanging out of its mouth.
Oh my god, the dog. Okay.
Whose side are you on?
Bye.
They're already dead. It's fine.
There are other people who are around this big tent. They're kind of fighting off the little ones, but now those big ones kind of approach. People are kind of giving a little bit more wide berth.
Okay, and then this. What is it? That thing that I'm protecting it. What is it? It's a person.
It's bits of a person, yeah.
And we have to take it to.
It's an important person for diplomatic or like diplomatic things.
So we have to take it to like.
The king.
The people who are trying to
He's
invade
like
us.
trying also to evade us. Yeah. So he's like,
It's some war hero that got chopped up someplace. They're taking it back to his people.
some type of hero. Jesus. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go. Probably a 10.
You don't have to. You can
Are
always
you
watch
kidding?
the situation.
my ass is at 7 health points.
Oh, you should probably.
actually, you know, I should.
I don't think I think I should be evading every single thing.
Just keep expeditious retreat. Don't stop running.
Could I also? Because that dead body thing is it in the tent or is it still
The big
hooked
one?
up to the trailer, whatever the fuck it's called?
Oh, the
The
corpse.
dead body corpse.
It is usually kept inside the big tent.
What happened to the person who's keeping the thing, the head?
We're not there
You
yet.
know, so-
Yeah, you're not there. I'm not there.
Yeah, I
She's the
know.
one there.
She's not asking the right questions.
Sorry, emo. Shitty Cooper pants.
Hooper pants.
You're gonna call me that at work now?
Yeah.
Do you have a med
Boy.
pack?
What?
Probably not.
No.
A med kit?
I'm not feeling shit. I'm not
I'm a
working
mess
on
kid.
something.
This is good.
Well, no, the reason I'm asking is because, like, would I be able to use my suggestion to, like, take whatever horse is carrying that dead body and just leave?
There's no horse that's carrying it. It was actually two guys that have been carrying it this whole
Just
time.
some fellas.
Yeah, just two guys.
It was a big dude, right?
Yeah, it was a
One
big dude and like a
Oh, the
like
same
a
guy
smaller,
that.
yeah, a smaller dirty guy.
Small dirty dude.
the
Was
one
it the
that-
dirty dude who made our food?
No,
I'm gonna find that old man. I'm gonna kill him.
you've never seen this
He's
one.
probably already gone. Nothing is much of a fighter for a runner.
He's like, how dare you eat my soup cold?
I'm personally.
I mean, him doing that's the reason we had enough time at all
You're
to
welcome.
get out of there.
Thank you.
Mm.
It's because I
Alright,
just
I don't know.
soup cold.
That's
I can't
okay.
live.
If you want to hang out, you can hang out and kind of watch and see what's going on. Right now, you don't see the big guy, you don't see the dirty guy. You see a couple people who are like, at least have like some symbols of armor. They've got some gear and they're kind of fighting, but the tent's starting to burn. It seems like there's you can start to see like other fires starting to spring up around some of the other tents.
Wait. Describe running in this again? Oh, wait.
I might have to workshop my character.
Why?
I think we need a little bit more of a healer.
It's fine.
So I'm gonna need like a healer's kit. Just because I have really good medicine in general.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
I don't necessarily need a healing spell, but like a kit would be nice.
Maybe you can find one. You can salvage. Who knows?
Yeah, belong definitely use my rogue skills to
Acquire one.
acquire one.
Sure.
I don't know.
You just want to hang out for a little bit, maybe duck behind one of the tents, kind of keep an eye on things.
I'm heading your direction anyways too. So.
Yeah, they'll be up here with you probably a little bit.
Can I just, since I have turn on, like,
You know,
do anything with it? Can I just use
Circle,
haste
so you
I
may have
know.
seen it.
Haste.
Hideous laughter.
Oh, hideous laughter.
Just for fun.
Who?
Someone that's dying.
Someone's
so they won't get
dying.
mad at me. Because then they're going to try to attack me.
Okay, sure.
Your last breath.
Yeah, let me grab hideous laughter. I think it's a just one of the people who's dying.
Yeah.
One of the guys.
Yeah.
Your team.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Don't waste your turn.
Wisdom saving throw or fall prone.
You're a true chaotic character.
Yeah.
All right, so one of the guys, he's fighting one of the little ones. He took like a cut in the side. He's kind of like he kills it, but he's sitting there, he's kind of bleeding a little bit, and you just bink.
He sees this little fucking midget come up, clapping hands, running fast as fuck, and then I turn to him. After thinking for a while, I turn to him and I do the laughter spell.
You're like,
That's so fucked.
You had like his eyes connected to yours. He looks you dead in the eyes, and
I want him to look me in the eyes, and I continue to think about it. My eyes go a little bit, and then I still do it.
you're just like,
He's like, oh, you come to heal me, right?
you're using a healing spell, right?
kind of lets out a little chuckle. It's like there's like some fear in his eyes. That kind of you can see as he laughs. He's looking you in the eyes
like you start laughing
desperation.
first, and he's like, ha, ha, ha.
And he hits the ground just rolling with laughter.
I'm making use of the last of his energy. And that's actually what kills him. Like, he was gonna die, but like, I thought
He died laughing now.
He's now rolling on the ground, laughing uproariously. There are other creatures that are starting to come over to him. They're trying to stab him while he's on the ground. And he's just there laughing.
Hey. I'm like, sorry, dude. I had a spell. Like, I'm waiting for a friend.
You'd be like, I gotta know what happens. You're like, distraction.
Something. Perfect. Okay, so you're hanging out. You do that. About that time, Winterstep, you arrive.
Perfect.
You come and you see this guy laughing on the ground, absolutely just cackling.
Getting stabbed.
Limp Bizkit's standing there just like staring at him.
Somehow this is your fault.
It wasn't me, dude.
You're gonna blame it on me.
I think some of these mushrooms are like making people a little.
Yeah,
Somehow
it's a shithead.
this is your fault.
You have no proof.
Alright. But as I'm looking around, do I see the bigger guy?
Looking around now. You don't see the big guy. You don't see the dirty guy.
Alright. Is there anything that I can do for Limbic healing wise?
Not. I don't think currently. I don't think you have anything specifically that'll help.
Can I? Well,
There's blood on your hands anyways from holding them. You just like, hold on, let me touch you.
Give you a pat down, you have like red handprints over you.
That's a minor.
War paint.
You're like, hold on, let me see that blood.
Yeah, I'm wanting to put blood on me. I'm like, they're gonna think
You just walk up to her, touch me, please.
Wait, I think I didn't do anything.
Why? I'm covered in the fucking moldy goo.
Oh, that's true. You have
So
multiple
that's
ones.
their blood. You have human blood.
Are there any tents around, or like, what do I see?
Yeah, there's some tents around. They're not.
I mean, we're
they're a
at
little bit
the
further
big
away.
tent.
You guys are at the big tent where all the big stuff was. The tent's starting to catch on fire. You do see like there's a lot of little ones, but they're starting to kind of like stamp around. There's some people there, armored weapons,
Is
fighting
there
them off.
anybody inside?
There's one big creature you can see on the other side of the tent, maybe like 10 to 12 feet tall,
Oh my goodness.
pretty massive,
Okay.
and it is tearing into the side of this big tent.
Can I like look inside the big tent if there's anything in it?
He's on the other side tearing it open,
I know, but
and then the front is
in the
closed.
tent.
You can move up and go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to look in the tent, see if there's anything in it that he might want. The 12-foot creature.
Yeah, so you get probably the front flaps. They're probably on your side. Yeah, you open it up. There's flames on the inside too. They're starting to catch on. Like there's like bed rolls, like some actual raised like cots and stuff in there. That stuff's starting to catch, and the fire's starting to spread pretty quickly. But you see, lying on the ground, bleeding a lot, is the big guy, and the dirty guy looks like he's been torn in half. He's over by where the creature is tearing into the tent.
Oh.
And then there in the center is kind of like a box, like a raised box, where you probably assume that the remains of the guy were, and it's not there. It's gone.
Is the guy beat up still alive?
He's not moving. There's a lot of blood. There's a good chance he's dead.
Then why is the other guy tearing up the tent? What's he looking for?
But there's a big tear on the side, and he's kind of like tearing it open.
Okay.
I want to know what he's after though.
Should try to talk to the guy.
See the bleeding guy in the middle. You can see this. Roll me a medicine check.
Alright, okay.
Let me see. See what you got.
I got an 18.
18?
Yeah.
If he's not dead now, he will be soon. But there's a chance that he's alive.
Okay.
It's a little bit difficult to tell from here because you can't really see his.
Can I run over to him just to, like,
Absolutely,
check
yeah.
before the huge beastie gets in there?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, you get over to him. He's barely breathing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you might be able to do something. You might be able to pull something from him, but he is ragged breathing. Yeah, you get down next to him. You hear him.
Can you speak a little clearer, please?
Him fucking dying.
Alright, I'll try and, do the best I can in the time I have.
Sure. From that medicine check, there's no helping this guy. He's going to bleed to death.
Then I will ask him where's the box. They took it. Okay. Anything else that they might want? Yeah, box, very important. Anything else, or just the box?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna search the room for a medicine kit.
Sure. Yeah. Now that you're in here,
Yep.
Go ahead and roll me insight real quick. You're hanging out.
Inside is a 15.
Okay. You notice that the big dude, the 12-foot tall thing that was ripping open the tent, he's still there ripping it open more, but he's not entering, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything else. He's just kind of ripping this tent, and it seems like he's not making any moves to enter. He's not making any moves to leave. He's not there's flames starting to curl up around where he is, and he doesn't seem to be moving away from those. He's just tearing this tent.
He's like, this is fun.
Okay.
Yeah. So you kind of notice.
Okay.
But yeah, tear around. Go ahead and investigation. If you want to look around, spend some time. You don't seem to be in any present danger. Besides the
I
flames.
am in presentation. I rolled that one.
Cool. Yeah. So you tear through, and a lot of the stuff on that side of the tent is starting to burn already, right? There's only so much you can go through. Their personal possessions are kind of over there, starting to burn a bit. You tear through, and there's not a lot. There's personal belongings and bedrolls, clothes, stuff like that. But
I want to take some of the clothes.
Sure. Yeah.
For stinky pants, and then
That's
use some
pretty
bandages for
You in this urgent situation, she stinks. I gotta get some clothes.
Hold up.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some of those clothes and then get out.
Okay. Yeah. So you grab a bundle of clothes. Some of
Yeah.
them are probably huge. It's 7-foot tall dude, huge,
That's
and some of them are probably dirty from the dirty guy. But yeah.
Hey,
you got
it's
some
not
clothes to
shit.
head out.
It's not shit.
And then, is that the end of my turn?
You guys are kind of you're not really doing turns. Kind of whatever you want to do. So
But I
if
wanna,
you're still, just let me know if you want to do something besides just
wanna-
shoot things off. If you want to head that way, you can totally head that way.
Yeah, I'll probably be all alone. Be like, hey, let me go see what's going on.
Sure. Yeah. It's the little ones are starting to get picked off and cleaned up. Yeah.
Could I
you can see the
possibly?
flames starting
Could
to
I
come up over the tops.
while I'm picking them off, kind of take a little dip into the river and go out.
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
You kind of take a little splish splash. It's kind of a smaller creek, so you kind of have to lay down and then roll a little bit. So.
I'll come back covered in mud, but I'm I smell better.
Alright, and then I'm gonna take one of the shirts of the 7-foot tall man and rip it up and bandage it
Bandages?
up with her.
Okay.
If that helps
You're
at all.
trying to give me
with her
the dirty
7.
man cold.
No, I grabbed a pile, man.
Okay. You're just running out with a pile.
Yeah, that's what I grabbed.
Makes sense. And they're nice clothes. They have to be nice clothes because
Yeah.
people.
Except for
Except for the dirty guy.
man. It's nice clothes,
Yeah.
but they're dirty and it reeks.
I bet the 7-foot tall man has some nice clothes.
When this is all over, we can wash in the creek and act like you're
Act like you're somebody. Yeah,
See, do the trousers of the 7-foot tall man. You just wrap them
Fix
around
them
me
up.
no, all the way up.
All the way.
yeah,
The
to your
onesie.
armpits.
Okay, Steve.
We're gonna cut holes out of the sides so you can see her arms.
There
But
you
overall,
go.
I was gonna say, just give me the shirt. I'll wear it like a dress.
I ripped it up for her.
You said you grabbed a pile. There has to be another
Yeah,
shirt.
but I picked up a shirt though. That was
Is it
for
the other
7 feet
shirt?
tall.
Did you grab another shirt?
I don't know what.
Let's just
What
say
kind of
you
clothing
grabbed
am I
another shirt.
Sure, t-shirt,
Yeah,
that's fine.
Is there
Okay.
shit on your shirt? Your shirts are done?
My whole body, okay? I'm gonna wear that shirt as like a dress, and then you're like, I knew it was a woman.
Alright, does that help her hit points at all if I bandage her up like that?
Probably not. If you guys get some like rest and actually sit down and maybe
Okay.
Take
Wait, if
some
he's
time to
7 foot,
relax.
he's only a foot taller than me. That's not a lot of.
It's not a long dress.
It's a very.
It's a mini dress, which is even more questionable.
I'm just like holding it, like, can I go? Can we get more?
Now we're both cross-dressing.
Oh my goodness.
That's what it is.
Right, is it more, well actually I want to go around and look at the total tall DC.
Sure.
I'll get,
Right behind him.
yeah.
Yeah, you move around and he's
Yeah.
just standing there tearing that tent.
Are any of them leaving?
The creatures?
Yeah.
Um,
Because they said they took them, so I assume the creatures took it.
you see there's a lot of them around. They just be milling about at this point. Like originally there was like they seemed to have a purpose. Like they were going into tents and things like that. Now they just seem to be just kind of roaming around,
Yeah,
attacking
'cause they
people
took the
in
thing.
groups.
Oh my god.
That big creature, it's like different than them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It still has like growth, like plant growths on it. Like vines twisting up its leg and like spurting out where one of the arms was like broken or whatever. And like it's got like some grass or something growing out of its shoulder, and a little sapling out of like the side of like the side of its head. But beyond that, it's just a big thing.
Does it have speech?
It's not making none of these creatures are making any noise at all.
I name them.
Would I be able to try to do one of the, like, does it have, oh, so it doesn't talk. I can't do any of the,
It might be able to understand you. It's kind of difficult to tell.
Can't understand any language I speak.
I'll yell at
It's
it.
difficult to tell because they don't
They don't talk back.
they
yeah,
don't
start
seem to
yelling at
acknowledge
it so we can see what we do.
Shake your head twice if you can hear me.
I thought you were going to say shake your ass.
No. I'm gonna say that.
She
and
says that and I follow up, shake your ass.
No, shake your ass. You start like wiggling
I'll
around.
say it in Sylvian, whatever that is, comment, and then Sphinx as well. All the languages I know. Just be
Okay.
like, shake your head if you can hear me twice, specifically.
No reaction. Just keeps ripping the tent. Just
Do any
at
of you
this
know
point,
anything
like
else?
it seems like the tent is ripped all the way to the point where like it can, and he's just kind of pulling on the cloth now.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not ripping anymore. It's just starting to burn, and actually you notice like he's starting to catch on fire too. Like his hands are starting to catch, and that tent is starting to burn.
Okay. I kind of want to go back in the tent. I know it's on fire, but I want to see if there's like any tracks that I could follow to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how about you search around the tent? So inside the
Well,
tent.
because then I would know like what specific tracks, because there's a lot of foot traffic around the tent.
Yeah, it's a mess out there. With creatures and people running around. Yeah, if anyone wants to go with her, you guys can totally do that.
Yeah,
Anybody
like
else
what
wanna
needs to try and find this thing?
Am I there now?
Wait, what
Yeah.
are you trying to
After
This
rolling
one.
around. Okay.
So the crate with the dead man is gone,
Mhm.
and that's the only reason we're getting paid. So I kind of want to find it so that I get money.
Yeah, we kind of want to find. You just came for like the fun of it. We came because we needed the money.
I'm having a great time.
Bet you are.
I wanted to
So-
try to use the tech thoughts on that.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Go,
I
yeah.
can do it
Yeah, you can
I assume so.
You got this fail.
I wanna
You can do the thing.
before we go.
Okay. Yeah.
So right now, while you guys are outside,
Catch up to you, and I'm like covered in like.
Because that will
Oh,
also tell
soaking
me.
wet.
Hey, you're
You can talk,
actually.
yeah.
Is it okay if like I convince what's his face to go into the tent because he's an experienced woodsman as well to help me track
what's his face?
what's his face.
Ezra?
Yeah, you can.
Damn, we're getting forced to go to the test.
Can I have the clothes first?
Oh yeah, here I got this for you. It's a
Really big dress.
piece of cloth.
Thanks.
There's a
Just
pile
like
of like
strips in front.
Like I've got pants that might fit you. I hold it up to you and be like,
Do you have a shirt?
yeah, this one. I got a shirt right here. It's pretty big.
Strips.
Okay, that is your second.
We sleep in the same room. It's okay.
First level spell.
Is it
You
on?
cast it?
Yes.
I watched
Like
the
some
whole
like
time.
random. You're like.
Yeah, you cast Detect Thoughts. And
Gives him like a rope to like.
it doesn't have any effect.
Do you know?
It doesn't seem to be
Yeah,
able
it's stupid.
I do.
to talk.
Okay, guess we're leaving.
I want to go inside and try to see if
Okay. You go ahead and roll. Whoever's in there,
You're
whoever
gonna
wants to
help me.
look, you guys can all
You're
roll
gonna do the thing, 'cause I feel
investigation.
like
All
you're
right.
good at this.
Yes. What's your investigation?
You're not really good at this. Plus investigation.
18.
I got a natural 20.
Ooh, plus?
0.
Oh, 0.
Yeah.
All right.
I got nothing.
I love how I'm just like supposed to be
Investigation
the
is not
expert,
my
and I'm just like,
Well, if things are on fire, you're kind of just looking at the stuff that they left there. You're just looking for some clothes, right?
You're
So
just-
yeah, I'm more worried about clothes than
You're
anything
like
else.
pulling down the shirt. You're like,
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
yeah.
You can't focus.
Both of you, though, pick up some tracks. They seem pretty small, smaller than the other creatures that are out there. Almost like pointed, kind of like maybe like high heels, right? But
No, you're like, I need those.
you did it.
Yeah, I'm like, I
That's
need
the
those
only
shoes.
reason why you notice. You're like, I need those shoes.
But yeah, they lead out of the tent, and there's like a pretty big set of them. There's maybe like it's hard to tell exactly, but it seems there's definitely more than one of these, whatever the little creatures are.
Okay.
But yeah, they're heading out of the tent toward the past the big guy who's carrying it, who's holding it open.
Right,
Past
guys.
him, right through his legs, and
These are, I'm going to point it out to everyone and be like, these are the specific tracks we're following, okay? These ones right here.
You just see me in the
and they're
corner.
small. They're kind of maybe this big, and they're circular. They seem almost like just like
Like
a
peg
stick,
legs?
like a peg leg. Yeah.
Okay. So there's stilts. You're like, I definitely need this.
Perfect. We're following
You're like, I
these.
can bite your face off now.
Okay, alright, I have a...
Okay.
Okay, guys,
You
let's
need
go.
to run?
I said head off. I didn't say
Alright.
I am running as fast as possible.
Can I catch a ride? Can we catch a ride?
You wriggled out of my arm. You don't want this.
Okay, but I was
You
in
have a giant dog,
dangerous situation.
And I don't want him in my heels.
So back up,
Collectively, let's
grab on your
go.
ankles.
Currently, the dog's not around us right now. He's doing his own little business. He's a little hungry right now. So,
So
That makes me even more terrified.
he's eating the dead people.
Anyways, let's go!
It's fine.
The box is getting my money! My paycheck!
It's mine too. That's why I'm saying I had to ride.
No! Grab your dog and let's go! One biscuit, put those legs to speed!
Goddamn.
Just shoots past him.
All right.
Yeah, get to them
Can
first.
you power my dog? Like, just like sit on the edge of the dog. Just...
Wait, if I'm writing something and I tell it to Expeditious Retreat, does it go with it? Like,
I think you can cast Expert Retreat on like other
That'd be
things.
so funny if you just went and then they stayed the same speed.
How we
that's
ride
what I'm saying. Like, I would just jump off and run.
you're,
No, I still want the creature.
you're like grabbing onto the dog, just dragging.
Gragging.
Ah, no, it's just you. Just you.
Damn.
That's pretty funny.
Lasts for 10 minutes
Track the
though,
dog.
so you can go super
like,
fast
"Puppy."
for 10 minutes. Actually, well, no, probably not anymore. But yeah,
You should boost your strength modifier so we can all get into a sled and then you pull the sled with expedition.
Yes.
you become the.
You won't carry me. Go to hell.
I was totally lifting you above harm's way and you're like, nah man,
You
let
were
me be in
lifting.
the
You were
fray.
using me as a weapon.
I-
You had me
You seem to be
disabled
enjoying it at
for
first.
your benefit. Don't ask.
But you were out of harm's way.
There were, the
You
apartment
seem
was
to
far
be
off.
enjoying it from my point of view.
I wasn't
Which
enjoying
was
it.
actually passed out in the tent.
Yeah, in your fucking dream.
Alright, well, we head that direction.
Yeah, you can follow the footprints for a while. The
Yep.
chaos is still wild. There's a lot of people who are running around. They
Okay.
seem to be fighting little things.
Don't have my
There's not a lot of people as there was before. They seem
Can
to
I
be,
kill
No.
the people.
No, focus.
Okay.
Money.
Okay, money. Money, not death. Money's more important than the death. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys head out, and you can kind of track them for a little ways up to about where the creek is, and then it seems to follow the creek the little prince do. But that's where we're gonna end it tonight. And the next time we play, you can follow the tracks.
Next time we play, do I have permission to chunk you once we see him? Just like, are you ready? Like
I mean, as long as you don't put me in danger.
I'm
While
gonna
we're
chuck
at
you
this creek,
straight up.
you should probably wash your clothes.
I did.
Your clothes. Your
I rolled around the
clothes.
creek